Test. We're back, friends. As the handoff goes up the middle on second down, that'll bring up third down. Technical difficulties here in the bunker as we are preparing for Amazon Prime Thursday Night Football. Woody Marks there with the handoff. The Texans are a banged up bunch, just clinging to a potential playoff spot. Quarterback CJ Stroud is out. Davis Mills is in relief. Nick Chubb is out. Here we go, 3rd and 4. Backup QB, can't forget it. They got him spread out wide, 5 wide receivers. Bill's showing pressure up front, and they drop it back. Pressure on the corner as he throws one up over, and it's not going to get it done. Out past the outstretched hands of the rookie receiver Higgins, and it's going to be a 3 and out for Buffalo. They brought the pressure, or they showed the pressure and didn't bring it, but Bosa, quick off the edge, beats his man, and got in there on, again, the backup, Davis Mills, as the Texans are going to have to punt. And one thing to look out for here, as we always have to look out for on these terrible Thursday night games, is how many flags will there be on special teams? I'm guessing more than a few. As the Aussie rules guy comes in and kicks one down, taking it about the 30-yard line and just going to knock it out of bounds there at the 36. And on cue, there's the flag. Man, oh man, it's like these guys don't know how to play the game. But sure enough, on a special teams play, there's another flag. Let's see what it is. I'm guessing it's a block in the back because that's usually what it is. As Josh Allen, the MVP, here you go, during the return, holding on the receiving team as if they've never played the game before. And, yep, imagine we're going to see quite a bit of that because Thursday Night Football is usually terrible. Although, I will say, caveat, we have a potential AFC title contender here in the Bills, so we'll hold out hope that this game won't suck too bad. Can't make any promises. So we get a look at some of Josh Allen's numbers, and everybody knows how great this guy is. I mean, he's a top fantasy QB. He's a top QB in the league. Had 6 touchdowns on his own last week, and he is up against a pretty stout defense. One thing DeMeco Ryans does do well on the Houston side is get the defense up. And we're ready to rip here. 1st and 10 from the Bills from their own 19. Allen under center has a condensed formation. Single back is Cook. Sends a man in motion to the right. And the handoff goes to Cook right up the middle. And he's going to have about 3 or 4 there as he's wrapped up by To'o To'o. Cool name. 2nd down and about 6. So the Bills, perennial AFC contender, but they always seem to do it with a bunch of no names, which is kind of interesting as we get a look at Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator, getting the bird's eye view. Let's see if they can get some of their pieces moving today. 2nd and 6, Allen under center again, tight formation, 2-by-2, sends a man in motion again. That's Shakir, play action. He looks downfield, rolls out to his right. He's pressured, still rolling, throws down the side, and it's dropped by the tight end, Dawson Knox there. Hit him right in the hands. Looked like he might have been out of bounds anyway. Not the easiest catch. It's going to set up a third and about 6. As we get a look at the play from Big Brother behind, play action goes, roll to the right, and Knox was there, kind of crossed him up a little bit as he was heading towards the sideline and had to reach back across his body. But still a play you'd like to think that he could make there. He was in behind the zone, and they had him. Allen, shotgun now. 7 seconds left on the play clock. 3rd and 6 on their first drive. He's got trips left, sends a man in motion right. As he steps up and throws a little outlet route, and he hits Shakir, looks like about a yard shy, and a really late flag there. Got to wonder, it looks like a legal man downfield. Wonder if the line judge, number 98, might have a couple dimes on this game. That was a late flag there. And now they're starting to talk it over. And you have to ask yourself, if they threw the flag, what is the discussion about? Obviously, he saw something, so just call it and let's move on. As our man, number 29 here, comes out and says, what are you guys doing? Are you sure? How much money do you have on this game? Sean McDermott says, that guy's got 2 dimes on this game. DeMeco Ryans says, no, 3 dimes. And he comes out and no call. So, I don't know. Rough start for everyone so far as we get the Big Brother bird's eye And I mean, yeah, I see what. Yeah, I mean that's pretty close. Still, the pass is short, and they're going to go for it. Are they going to go for it from their own 29-yard line? It looks like they are. 4th and 1 from their own 29. Present day football, it's the way it is. Who needs a punter? Especially when you got a guy like Josh Allen under center. They're going to huddle up. They got full play clock here. First drive here for Buffalo. Their own 29-yard line. 4th and 1. They're going for it. And Allen under center, single back is Cook. Got the jumbo in there. Sends a man in motion right. Brings him into the backfield, and Allen over the top. Well done. And when you're that size, make that play look real easy. Really, really nice job there by the Bills. And who needs a punter when you got a QB that's a badass like him? Probably going to win the MVP. But let's see. As we get another look at Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott's got some serious Unabomber vibes going right now. I don't know, as they do a little tush push in the air. The aerial tush push. Maybe we'll do away with that play next year. But anyway, Allen under center sends a man in motion. They got the double tight end this time. Handoff goes to Cook as he takes it up the middle, and he's just swallowed up there at the line of scrimmage. Little Hawaiian crazy dance there by number 72, Togai. Set up a 2nd and long as the Unabomber looks on, and he looks like he's about ready to kill somebody. Might want to get a look, get a hold on that man. 2nd and 10 now, Bills. Allen back to the huddle. Bills in no rush here. We got another look at D'Amico Ryans there. 2nd and 10 Bills. 11:35 left here, first quarter, from about their own 31-yard line. Shotgun. He's in the pistol now. Sends Shavers in motion to the left. Takes a snap. Looks right. Looks back to the left. Outlet to Cook. He's got it. He makes a man miss. A stutter step inside, but he's only going to pick up 1 or 2 yards there. Nice job by Allen to survey the field and kind of got to his 3rd read. But the blocking didn't materialize for Cook, and it's going to be stopped short. Nice work by the Houston defense there. 3rd and 8 now, as we get a look at the QBs from the back. Davis Mills, really big spot for a backup quarterback to be in. 3rd and 8 now. Shotgun for Allen. He's got 4 wide, and he sends Johnson out in the backfield, kind of like a 5th wide receiver. Quick throw to Johnson there. He takes it, blocking upfield. He's going to have a 1st down, and he's going to have about 14 yards right there. Nice little play. Great blocking out on the end. Was that Gabe Davis? The ghost of Gabe Davis out there as they brought him back. That's nice blocking by the wide receivers downfield. Spread them out. Great view here. Spread them out, and yeah, it's Gabe Davis one-on-one. The cornerback crashes, over pursues, and then Gabe Davis just makes his man, just nudges him aside. Good enough to get the 1st down. Nice play call by Joe Brady. And the Bills on the move, and this is what they can do. They can move it in a quickness, and they're ready to go here. Allen under center again. He's 2-by-1. Got 2 men in the backfield. Play action. Looks left. He throws back left to the tight end. Knox. He's got it there, and he's going to have about, looks like a 1st down again as he just shrugs off the tackler. Cannot tackle a tight end up around the shoulders there. Not form tackling. As the Unabomber gives him a little pat on the butt and says, well done, man. Now go get some water. Nice look here. Play action, everything rolling right, and then just dumps it back to the left. Nice job. Nice job by Knox to get the 1st down. As Allen with the little hand signals. Here we go again. Under center, in tight. He's got 2 men in the backfield here. Sends a tight end in motion. Play action again. This time he's looking deep, and he throws down the middle, and he's short. He had Palmer, but he threw it short, and he was pretty well covered. Going to set up 3rd and inches. Not a bad idea to take a shot on 2nd and short. Thought he got the 1st down there, but they decided against it. So it'll be 3rd and inches. This is a 2-down player, so we'll see what they do. As we're inside 10, it's 1st drive for Buffalo at the 44-yard line of the Houston Texans. Again, jumbo formation, in tight, Allen under center. It's the I formation. Hands off to Cook. He stutter steps. He's got a hole. He's got a big hole. He's on his way, and he's going to trot into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. Well done. James Cook finds a hole in the middle. They bring the run blitz, and not going to get it done. James Cook with the scamper from about 40 yards out, 10-play drive, 81 yards, and the Bills are on top with the quickness. And man, they made that look pretty easy as James Cook runs it right up the middle. Here we go. They have the lead blocker, the fullback, just following his man into the hole, cuts back, got another tight end up the field in the second level, and Cook is gone. He finds his hole, and that's all it took. There was no one else back there. And well done, James Cook, getting the scamper, and the Bills on the first drive punch it in. Man, oh man, not good, Texans fans. Point after is hooked left, little tuggy to the left. That was terrible, not even close. 6-0 the score. I guess this is a good time to say that, of course, the Blue Collar Podcast, we were lucky enough to get a 7 on Houston, but we took some +7. Can't say I'm too stoked about it, given the fact that Buffalo just went 80 yards in the blink of an eye. I'm going to stand down for a commercial. Be right back, friends. Hang tight. Welcome back, sports fans. We're back to Houston as we get some highlights of some previous games, some nail biters between these two teams. And man, nice look there from the Bills. I mean, that's a hell of a way to start a game. James Cook up the middle, 45-yard touchdown, and they just had it all working there once they got the fourth down play. And let's see if Houston can answer anything. This is going to be a spot of bother, especially with the backup QB. I mean, how much do they have? How much do they have, in the way of offense? I mean, they have Nico Collins, but they're on their backup running back. Schultz is a good player, but I don't know. I know CJ Stroud has struggled and all, but let's see. Let's see. It's early yet as the kickoff is taken from the 5. And he's up to about the 30, 35. Spins there to the 40, and he's up to about the 42-yard line. Nice little return there. That'll do it. As we get a little hop and dance from him. We don't need to say his name because he only plays 2 games or 2 plays a game, but that's all right. As we get our first look at the Bull Moose, Mr. Al Michaels. Like I said before, he fought in the Spanish-American War. He was Teddy Roosevelt's right-hand man, and yet he's still here in 2025 talking about NFL. As Herb Street, looking sharp as ever, says, "You know what, Al? I know you were great and all, but you should have seen me in college." As we're back, and Mills under center gets a shoulder from the ref who says, "Hey, 2 dimes on you guys. Let's go." Man in motion to the right, and handoff goes to Marks up the middle. Stutter step, and he's got about 5 or 6. Nice, tough running right up the middle there. And that's Nick Chubb, my man, Nick Chubb, former Cleveland Brown. And we're going to get a lot of look at the Unabomber tonight, I imagine, as they show us some stats about the Buffalo running game. And yeah, well, it's, it helps when your quarterback is just carving everyone up and he can run for 50 to 60 yards a game himself. As Mills under center again, 2nd and 3, jumbo formation in, single back, Chubb. Single wide receiver out to the left, Higgins. Handoff goes to Chubb as he takes it right up the middle. He's got about 5 more, and that'll be a first down for Houston. Nice job up to about midfield, and that's how it's done. You figure they're going to lean on the run with the backup quarterback, but let's get a look at some of this handiwork. Double team right up there, right up the middle as Chubb picks his hole, and he's got a first down. And I'd imagine we get a steady diet of that throughout the night. 1st and 10. 7.5 about to go, just over midfield for Houston. Tight formation, play action. Mills rolls out to his right, and he throws, and he's got a man, and it's caught right there. First down, Jaden Higgins, as they are inside the 40, about the 37-yard line. Might be just shy of the first down. Nice little throw and catch there from the backup and the rookie. As here we go. We got 2 tight ends to the right. Shows the play action. Mills rolls out and finds this man coming across the field. Little drag route on the right past the linebackers in the zone. Well done, Davis Mills. Well done, Houston. As we got about 7 minutes here in the first quarter. Mills wants the play clock reset, and the ref comes up and tells him, you don't tell me what to do. I have 2 dimes on the Bills, and I will do what I want to do. 1st and 10. As the clock starts, Mills under center again. Handoff, nope, play action, steps up, he's looking deep, and he's throwing deep down the left side, and he overthrows his man. Man, he had Schultz there, and he just overthrew him. Looked like something there. And he had a deeper man as well, but he missed Schultz, and it's going to be 2nd down. Well, I mean, if they can get, establish the run, it'll set up that play action for Mills. And the guy's been around long enough. It's not like he can't throw. So, and with, Stroud's struggles throughout the year, I mean, it's a drop-off, but how big of a drop-off is it really? We'll see. 2nd and 10 now, tight formation. Sends a man in motion right, and the handoff goes to the left, and Marks breaks a hole. He's got it, and he's got a first down there. 12-yard pickup there. Nice, tough running off left guard there from Woody Marks as they send a man in motion right and then run it back to left. And Houston's starting to have some success now with the running game. And this offensive line is getting it done. Might have been a little hook there on Bernard, but nice, tough running from Woody Marks, that right there, blocking the back, but, well, they didn't call it, so. And the Texans are in business, and they're about in field goal range here. 1st and 10, 6 minutes left. Under center, trips right, bunched up, sends a man in motion to the left, and the pitch goes out right to Marks, and he's got a hole, and he's outside. He's got to beat one man, and Poyer's up there to make the tackle. Nice running again. They were able to get outside, and Woody Marks is starting to cook now, folks. He's a hot knife as they were just cutting right through this Buffalo defense. Here's a nice look at it here. Got the 2 wide receivers bunched in there to the right. Sent everyone rolling. Got the big right tackle one-on-one with the cornerback. And he gets that little kick out block, and we are good to go here. Nice running, Woody Marks. Look at the big fella there, Brown. Do not want to see that guy running at you as Bosa is unable to catch up to Marks. Nice work, Houston Texans. 1st and goal now. Woody Marks, 37 yards rushing. They are at the 7-yard line. Condensed formation here, man in motion left. Handoff goes back to Marks up the middle, and Buffalo's all over it as they just crash in and just stop it right there. Will be 2nd and about 10. As Greg Rousseau in there on the play. Knifes through the offensive line. We're getting some pretty healthy dose of the Unabomber today. 2nd and goal. Inside 5 minutes now. Let's see if they set up the play action here as they've relied heavily on the run. Davis Mills now. In the shotgun. He's got trips left, bunch, and he throws to the right, a little out to the Jalen Knoll there coming out of the backfield, the rookie wide receiver, and just overthrew him. And that's another overthrow. Would have been a close play anyhow, as it looked like he was pretty well covered by the linebacker coming out of the flat. But it's going to set up third down as they huddle up. And let's see how they tack him now. We get a look at C.J. Stroud, who's thinking, man, am I going to be unemployed soon? He surveys the field here as he brings a man into the backfield, wide receiver, trips left. Schultz in the slot left as he takes a snap and looks left and throws left. Terrible camera work as it is incomplete. Tight play one-on-one over there. Would prefer to get a better look at it, but we'll just have to do with what we got there. Fourth slot, and he just runs an out route. They try and pick right there, and it's just guys all over him. I mean, good coverage, sticking with his man. Kirk coming back from the injury, maybe he lost a step, whatever, but high throw, tough play, good coverage as Houston's going to have to settle for the field goal as the Hawaiian Fairbairn comes in. English Premier League player as he punches it through. It'll be 6-3 now. Nice drive by Houston. Good answer after getting carved by Buffalo. But let's see if the defense can make a play for him as we'll step aside. 4:32 left in the first quarter. Hang tight, friends. We're back, sports fans, as we get some Josh Allen's handiwork from last week. 6 total touchdowns, and that'll do it. And that's why he's an MVP candidate, and that's why Buffalo is perennially at the top of their division, at the top of the AFC. Although they have some competition this year in New England. He is quite a fun player to watch as the Hawaiian kicks it on down, and it's corralled at the goal line and taken from there up to the 10, 15. Cuts back 21, and what do you know? On cue, we have a special teams play, and we have another flag. And I just think that they should do away with Thursday night games, to tell you the truth. Football's cool and all. It's great to bet on, but there's a flag. It's almost like these guys just don't want to be out here. As Jimmy Two Dimes comes out and says, holding on the Bills, as he's on the Texans and the under, and he wants no points. So 6-3 Bills as we get some more Josh Allen handiwork. We know how great he is. They don't need to hammer us over the head with it. What they should do is show his record in the playoffs because that's not quite as good. I mean, you got to take the good with the bad, right? Just saying. As the Bills are ready for their second drive here, 1st and 10. As Allen working out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, brings Cook into the backfield. He's got them all spread out. Handoff goes up the middle. Cook takes it there. He's got 3 or 4. Nice job staying on his feet. And he extends it out to about 5 yards. Nice, tough running there by James Cook. That's a nice little running back they got there. Yeah, I mean, that guy, he runs tough between the tackles. He's got some speed. He's got some pop. We'll see as we get used to it. Allen, shotgun, 2nd and 4. Johnson in now in the backfield. He's got him spread out again. Quick pass to Shakir, and he's wrapped up right there, and that'll do it. Nice job by the Houston defense to recognize that and just put a nail in it, as that'll set up 3rd down. Good job there coming up on the play as Shakir was in motion, step back, go quick little bubble screen, and just got wrapped up real quick. Lassiter bringing him down as we are setting up 3rd and 6 now, as we're sitting at about 3.5 minutes here in the first quarter. Not sure why the clock is stopped. I didn't see a timeout. I didn't see anyone get injured. But I guess Jimmy Two Dimes is, maybe he's on the over. I thought he would have been on the under, but you never know with these guys. And it's Thursday Night Football. It's like the double whammy. Who knows? 3rd and 6. As we are still waiting here. Not entirely sure what's happening. Did he get hurt or something? Shakir's off the field. They're talking to him like he doesn't know where he is. The Unabomber wants to know what's going on. This old man here, who's Al Michaels' bunkmate in World War I. I mean, I don't understand. He got wrapped around and he got cracked in the head. I mean, do we forget that this is a contact sport? I'm not entirely sure everyone knows what we're doing out here. Guys get hurt, send them into the blue tent and just let's go. As a guy in a MAGA cap just walks him over there. And the Unabomber does not look happy, and he looks like he's ready to just wreak havoc. And I'm starting to get a little concerned. 3rd and 6, the clock is stopped as they're going to make him take an injury timeout. And Keon Coleman, the other wide receiver, another scrub that's hurt. And they have no position players. It makes you wonder how this team continues to, I guess it's Josh Allen. There's no real runner. Ty Johnson in the backfield, tight formation, bunch right on the trips to the right side. Allen in the shotgun, 3rd and 6 here. Single high safety look as he steps back. He's up in the pocket. He's looking. He's got a man behind him, and he gets cracked. Well done, Will Anderson. Man, oh no. And Allen looks like he's hurt. He looks like he's in a lot of pain, and this is not good. This isn't good for anyone. Oh no. Man, he got cracked, and it looks like it's his hand. Hopefully it's not his throwing hand, as he was stepping up looking to make a play. Oh no, something's not right with him. Oh no. Uh-oh. No, this is not good. Oh my God. And MVP Mitch Trubisky is waiting. Oh God, here we go. We're going to get a close up as Will Anderson came from behind and just cracked him. And let's see what happened. Oh, hopefully it's not his right hand. It looked like his wrist, and he might have oh man, maybe he broke his wrist or something. His right hand kind of tweaked underneath him like that. And that, if that's what happened, then that would likely be a season-ending injury for a quarterback. You can't have that happen to your throwing hand, as they're going to take him off the field, and hopefully he's okay. Hopefully Josh Allen's okay. Because as much as I like to run my mouth, I don't like to see guys get hurt. As he walks off the field, and he's going to go into the blue tent. And Houston is going to get the ball back. Maybe he won't go into the blue tent because he is such a badass, and he just says, leave me alone. Stand down and get away from me. Maybe he's just mad that he couldn't make the play. I don't know. But thank God it looks like he's okay, so that's good. Everyone comes over to talk to him and goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. As the Bills are going to punt it here. 2:50 left, first quarter. Houston showing pressure, bringing the pressure. Can't get to him. Kick is away. And fair catch called for. It's a 33. Swallowed up there. Noel just wraps it up. And looks like our guy Josh Allen's going to be okay, and that's a good thing. As we get another replay of it. Will Anderson, don't want that guy run wild in the backfield because that's the result. Injured quarterback. We'll be back in a few, friends. Hang tight. We're back to Houston, friends, and let's hope everyone's safe there. Not the safest city in the United States. Do not want to be caught down there at night. Only kidding. Not really. First and 10, Houston Texans trying to capitalize off their last drive where they got it into the red zone. Were able to get a field goal. Davis Mills working under center. I formation here, sends a tight end in motion left. Here comes a handoff directly up the middle as he's swallowed up there for about a 3-yard gain. Terrell Bernard all over that play. Woody Marks is having some success now in the backfield as we had Chubb. That's Chubb there as he trots off and Marks will come in. But they've been moving the ball on the ground. Some nice blocking up front, setting some play action. Davis Mills has missed on a couple of throws, but Houston doesn't look too bad. And, the defense did a good job on the last drive. So nice to see the way this game is shaping up here. Davis Mills, 2nd and 6 now as he surveys shotgun. He's got 2-by-2 here, tight end, left slot. Here comes a snap. Buffalo doesn't bring pressure. He steps up and he tosses one over the right, and he missed his man again. And he is just not on the same page with the receivers. He's been high on a few throws, and it looked like he wanted something deep, like a post or something. And Higgins was running, like a curl. So here we go. You got a backup QB and a rookie wide receiver. Tough combo there. Steps up, and he just thought his man was going one way, and he throws it the other way. Not a good look. And 4-man rush almost gets there on Mills, and he still falls. And when you're a backup quarterback, you're never going to get a flag. So gotta remember that. 1-7, 10 yards. Shotgun here for Mills. Trips left. Got him in tight here as the Bills bring in an extra man. Mills throws out to the right, and he's got his man. I don't think he got 2 feet down. 1 foot only, and again, the rookie, and he couldn't get his second foot down. Nice throw that time by Mills. Balls are sailing on him just a little bit, but that's going to set up 4th down, and that'll be a 3-and-out for Houston. And that is not how you beat the Buffalo Bills with 3-and-outs when you're at home. As he just could not get that left foot down, and they'll be kicking it away. That's a big wide receiver there. Nice big target. I'd like to see him use that guy. That's why they drafted him high up. See if they can get him going. Hasn't really done much all year. He's laughing. I don't know what he's laughing about. Probably should have got his foot down there. As Josh Allen's over there and looks like he is ready to rip. They'll be getting the ball back. Nice job by Buffalo to get it right back. So Houston preparing for the punt. We got the Aussie rules guy out here. He's got the mullet coming out the back of the helmet. Not a bad look as the kick is up and away and down near the 10. And he's just going to let it shimmy there. And it's a 9-iron as he's able to spike it down inside the 2. Hell of a kick there by Party in the Business in the front, Party in the rear. Nice work, just wedging the 9-iron. Here we go. We got hand signals. We got hair flying everywhere. It's not every day that you see a punter celebrating, but if you're going to ever do it, that's the time to do it. Well done with the 9-iron, just sticking it there. Oh, technical difficulties. As hang tight. As we prepare for the Buffalo Bills to take the field, and it's nice that we only get the screen commercial now, as they're always trying to sell you something, don't you know? But you got to think that was Houston's opportunity. I mean, you get, first of all, you get to Allen, you crack him, which is what you need to do. I mean, you never want to hurt anyone, but you would love to hurt the opposing quarterback in a game that you have to have where you're, a viable playoff team, 5-5. And then you go 3 and out. I mean, on a couple of missed throws too. So it's not like they didn't have something going. But the Bills are back as they are tucked in tight in their own zone. They got the jumbo formation in tight. Man in motion left. Handoff goes to Cook to the left side as he waits for his blocks to materialize. And he waited too long as the Houston defense is all over that. And you're going to get some screaming and dancing after that. As we look at probably their best defensive player, one of the best rushing edges in the league, Will Anderson Jr. Here he comes, bam! And that's, if you're a Houston fan, gotta love to see that. As you let that guy get in the backfield, it's going to be trouble. 2nd down and 9 now, as we have just about a minute here left in the first quarter. Will Anderson Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Allen, shotgun. He's got 2 receivers right, 1 left, as he brings Cook into the backfield. Single high safety for Houston here. As he takes a snap and steps up, 4-man rush. He's got time and he throws left and he's got his man right there. It's, oh my God, it's the ghost of Gabe Davis and he's back. And it's a 1st down for the Bills. You play off too far like that and you give him that much room. It's just an easy pitch and catch there for Josh Allen. He's going to make that throw all day. As the old man, Gabe Davis, he's got tight end speed working against Lassiter. Nice little move. And 1st down Bills. And a little comeback route. Nice little timing there by Josh Allen and his old friend. 1st and 10. Allen under center. 2 tight ends right. Sends a man in motion to the left. Cook takes the handoff up the middle, cuts it back to the right, and he's going to have about 5 or 6 there. Nice, tough run in there by James Cook as we're going to tick down on the end of the first quarter with the Bills on top, 6-3. So far, so good. We got a little something going here. Mitch Trubisky still has his helmet on, and everyone wants him to take it off because no one wants to see him play. Anyway, we're going to step aside for a few. We'll be back, friends. Hang tight. We're back, sports fans, as we're getting the Black Friday football schedule. Bears, Eagles. You never know. You never know. Allen under center, two tight ends right, sends the other receiver out to the right, and then back to the motion left. Single back is Cook. Play action as he rolls right, and he throws outside there to Knox. He's got a first down, and they're on their way. 2nd and 4. He picks up about 6 or 7 there. Nice little play as they move the chains, and a new lineman in. Ryan Vandermark out of UConn backing up here, and definitely something to monitor as the left tackle is out. And Josh Allen going to be under center here. 1st and 10 at about their own 42-yard line. Single back, one receiver out to the left, two tight ends right. Handoff goes to Cook as he cuts it back and he bounces outside to the right and he's going to have a first down, a little bit more, and he steps out of bounds. And James Cook is cooking, folks. He is a hot knife right now. He's had the 45-yard scamper. He's had a couple of tough runs inside. He's finding holes all over the place, and the blocking is getting it done for them as we see the two tight ends out on the right. And let's see how we get it here. They down block everything to the left, and he just bounces everything back out to the right. And over pursuing there on the end by Stingley and the defensive end, opening up the outside for Cook. 7 carries, 75 yards, and a touch. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Shotgun here in tight as he throws it out. Quick little pass, and that's not going to do it. And we have another flag as Jimmy Two Dimes, line judge number 98, wants no part of it. And let's see what they get him for here. As a big man is out of the blue tent, and he looks like he's ready to rock and roll. They just gave him a little bump and said, "Get on out there, man. Here's a little shot in your knee. You're good. A couple handful of pills. Get on out there, Deion Dawkins. Get it done, boy." Just kidding. Is there no flag then? But good to see Dawkins back. Never want to lose your left tackle, especially a veteran that's been around forever and a day. As you can see, no passing, well, no real receiving threats here. But James Cook is getting it done on the ground. As D'Amico Ryan just looks puzzled. Someone needs to tell him that there's a game going on here. 2nd and 13. Shotgun again. Man in motion. Shakir back out the right. 2x2. Ty Johnson in the backfield now. Condensed formation for the Bills here. Too high safety for Houston. Allen takes a snap, surveys, throws over the middle on the post, and he's got Palmer there just shy of the first down. Or a little in route there. Nice throw by Allen to carve it up right in the middle of the zone. It's going to set up a 3rd and short, and they're usually pretty strong at 3rd and short because you can always just take it to the big man. As they huddle up, and they're in no hurry. And they haven't really rushed it at all. So let's see how that materializes throughout the game. 3rd and 3. We're inside 13 minutes here. In tight formation again. Palmer split out single. Two tight ends on the right side. Play action. And then toss goes out there to Shakir, and he's going to be short and swallowed up. Nice work there by Al-Shaair, the linebacker, making the play out in the flat as they run a little drag route with Shakir down the line. It looks like the Unabomber wants to go for it, and why not? It's been working this far. Why stop now? That is some really, really fine work there by the linebacker, keeping up with the wide receiver. I would love to get another look at it, but we're not going to. As Allen huddles up here, 4th and 2, coming out of the shotgun. He's got Shakir in the backfield again. A lot of weird looks here. They're using Shakir kind of all over the place as Knox goes into the slot on the left side. 3x1, condensed formation. Everyone up in the box here. Here comes the snap. Allen steps up, and he's just going to toss one down there to Johnson. He's got it, and it's a first down. And what a throw there by Josh Allen. And, man, he makes it look so easy. You figure 4th and 2, they're going to run it or do some kind of power or something. And the Unabomber says, no, I have the best quarterback in the league. I'm just going to let him do what he needs to do. They got the running back out in the slot, runs a wheel route there, and Allen just drops one right over the top. Well done, Ty Johnson making the catch. That's fine work as, man, really, really good work there. And, of course, they're going to double team Will Anderson because he's their best pass rusher. Man in motion left, single back is Johnson. Handoff goes to him over the middle. He's greeted right there, and he is stuffed. As big number 98 comes through, does a little, I don't know, spider dance or something. Nice work getting through the line there. It's going to set up a 2nd and long Here we go. Settle Jr. working right over the middle and just cuts right through the 2 blocks, right into Ty Johnson. And he's got to have about 150 pounds on Ty Johnson. Nice work getting through them blocks there. That is some nifty, nifty work. 2nd and 12. Play drive, 79 yards here. Almost about 6 minutes long here. Allen, shotgun, Cook back in the game, sends him out into the slot to the left, and then brings it back into the backfield. 2 receivers split out. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. As Allen looks right, looks left, he steps up, he's in trouble, and Anderson's got him again. He's going down again, and Will Anderson is wrecking shop now. You cannot give that guy that much time to get after the passer, or he's going to be on the ground, and they might want to consider double teaming Will Anderson. Working on the right side this time, or left side, against big man, Deion Dawkins. And let's see what he does. He just goes right through him. Deion Dawkins he can do what he can do for a little bit. He's a little banged up, went into the blue tent. But Will Anderson is an absolute machine, folks. You better watch out. Houston Texans have some defense. Let's see if they can stuff him here and keep him to a field goal, as it's 3rd and 22, and they damn well better. Shotgun, trips right. Allen takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, and he's under pressure again. As he rolls right, he gets out of it. He's still rolling, and he tosses one back, and no, Shakir can't catch it. Thrown across his body, low throw, and man, that was almost an absolute disaster. Allen never gives up on the play. You got to like to see that, but oh man, that had trouble written over it. You do not want to turn the ball over down here. As we get a look at Shakir, who looks like he's got a spy on Allen, is not going to let him get around. He's all over him. Nice work by the Texans defense to stunt the drive there. As Matt Prater, guy's been around for about, 15 years. He's played for about 12 teams, gets a little smelling salt out. Says, boom, let's do this. 44-yard attempt. As he marks out his spot and tells his kicker, let's go, or his holder. Here comes a place hold. It's good. The kick is up. It's hooking left, but it's through, and it'll be 9-3 Buffalo. Nice little work there by the Bills, but it's stalled out. Some good defense there from the Houston Texans as they're hanging tough. And let's see if the backup can get anything done, as we'll step aside for some commercials, and we'll be back, friends. Hang tight. Welcome back to Houston, friends. As we get a look at the remaining schedules here: Bills, Steelers, Bengals, Pats. That ought to be a good one. Browns, Eagles, Jets. Houston's got the Colts, KC, Cardinals, Raiders, Chargers, Colts. Man, 2 tough games coming up against the Colts and the Chiefs on tap. You got the Raiders and the Cardinals Cardinals mixed in there, which will certainly help. But if the Houston Texans want to make the playoffs, this is a game they got to have. This be a huge, huge win, especially with the backup in there. Team's been kind of spotty, to tell you the truth. You never know what you're going to get out of the Texans. But they're hanging tough so far here on a Thursday night as Prater gets ready for the kickoff. And he pokes one down there. It's corralled at about the 5 and taken there. Jalen Knoll up to the 25 as he runs right into 44, who's going to love that. Andreessen, he's going to love that because the guy's not playing the rest of the day. Nice little muted celebration. That's all right. As we get some updated playoff probabilities with a winner or loss. Yeah, who knows? As we got double Unabomber action going here. As Houston ready to get after it here. Let's see if Davis Mills can get something going now. They've had something going. They have had the run game working. Let's see if they can continue. Mills under center, split wide receiver, single back is Marks. Sends a man in motion left. Play action, steps up, he looks deep, he throws down the right side, and he's got his man right there as Nico Collins has got it. And how can you forget? Why is it the first time we've said Nico Collins' name with 9 minutes left in the second quarter? He is, without question, their best skill position player. Get him the damn ball. First look he's had all game here as he just runs quick little curl route there. And dude, best player, get him the ball. I mean, it's no surprise. All the fantasy geeks know it. Everyone knows it. This guy kicks ass. Get him the ball. And let's see if they can do that. As they got the jumbo formation in, strong right, single back, Marks again, sends Schultz in motion left, fakes the handoff, and it's a QB run up the middle. Oh, wow, nice tough run in there by Davis Mills as he wants a face mask. He's not going to get it. Well, maybe he will. I was going to say backup quarterbacks, they shouldn't be calling for flags. They should just absorb the hits. Thought they knew. But it looks like it's going to go his way. As we wait again for Jimmy Two Dimes to come out here and give us the call. Because he doesn't want it because he's on Buffalo. And yeah, it's a huge face crank right there. Man, that is a personal foul. Man, that's a rough one there. Almost ripped his head off. As we get the automatic first down. And the Unabomber can't like that. But that will work for the Houston Texans. Hey, any yards are good yards here. And let's see if they continue to lean on the run and hope they can mix in some passing and get Nico Collins to start cooking here. 8:40 left, second quarter. 9-3, Bills on top. Houston huddled up. Davis Mills, only 2-9 here, 34 yards. As he is under center. He's got receivers split out. I formation pro form here. Strong right. As he takes a snap, and it's a reverse to Knoll around the end, as he's going to have about 6 yards there before he's greeted and tackled right there. But the little end around for Houston, nice little trickery, as that'll set up a second and short, second and manageable. And they are taking their time as we prepare for second down. And yeah, so Davis Mills, can he continue to move this ball? They've had some success moving the ball and working off of the run. So let's see if they can continue to do it. In tight now, under center is Mills. Takes a snap, he looks right, and he tosses one up over the top, and he just couldn't get it up and over. Tried Higgins on the right side, and he's tried Higgins a few times. And my only question to that is, why not? He's gone Higgins' way 3 or 4 times. And maybe he likes the matchup out there. But look at that. He's covered. I mean, I guess a perfect throw gets him there. Well, he did have a step on him. But it's on third down here for the Texans as they are in field goal range. He's got 2x2 here. And a little pitch play right up for the middle to Christian Kirk, and he is not going to get it. He's going to be about 2 yards short. They brought him right over the center. Little toss play over the middle, almost like a run there. It's going to set up 4th and short. And curious to see if they go for it here. As, Jimmy Two Dimes is looking it over and saying, where should I put this ball? I'm on Houston, so maybe I'll give him a yard. And it looks like he did give him a yard. 4th and 1. And they want to go for it as Mills going to operate out of the shotgun. He's got 2-by-2 now, or he's strong right on the trip, sends him over to the left here, marks in. Here comes the snap, and they run a draw up the middle, and he's going to get through there. And Woody Marks, a one-man wrecking crew there. He was stuffed in the backfield on the draw, and he just wasn't having it. He ran over the linebacker. Man, oh man, can we get a replay of that, please? As we get some drunk Houston fans there who are on probation, but that's okay. We won't tell anybody. Here it comes. The draw play to Marks, and he's just greeted right there by Johnson, and he just runs right through the tackle. Man, that is some tough running. And that's some really good running out of your third string running back there. Well done, Woody Marks. And good job, D'Amico Ryans, sticking with your man and trusting your team to get it. That's a really, really good job by the Houston Texans. Jumbo formation now, since the tight end out. And the blitz is coming off the right side. Mills has got a man, he throws, and it's almost connected with Schultz, just a little bit underthrown. If he led him a little bit more, he would have had it, as he had a beat up the seam against Poyer. Oh, man, that was really, really close. Nice recognition, though, by Mills. He saw the blitz coming off the right side and just stepped up as Schultz running right down the seam here. Bernard blitzing right off the left, and he had him. He just threw it off his back foot and didn't lead him enough. And we've seen that a few times out of Mills. Not bad. I mean, man, he's like really, really close. He's really, really close. 2nd and 10. Play action. He rolls to his right. He's looking to the end zone, and he throws downfield, and he's almost. And another flag comes out. Nico Collins trying to make the sliding play, and it looks like number 47 Benford is not happy. It looks like it's going to be PI against him. As Jimmy 2 dimes comes over, line judge 98. Maybe he might have bumped his bet to Jimmy 5 dimes because he's throwing a lot of flags now. Illegal contact, automatic first down. And that'll do it. And any yards are good yards for the Houston Texans. As the Unabomber is really cooking something up over there. And D'Amico Ryans looks like he just woke up from a nap. But that's okay. I like the cool, calm, collected. Let's see it here. As he's working against Kirk. Yeah, and he just kind of, I don't know, man. I mean, really? I thought they had 5 yards to do it. Look at 4 penalties on Buffalo, none on Houston. Tight formation again. As the toss comes out, is he going to throw it? He's going to, oh no, Hutchinson. Xavier Hutchinson working back the other way. Davis Mills out with the lead block, and looks like he's got it. First down. Man, what a crazy play there. End around to Hutchinson. Looked like he was going to do a little wide receiver throw. He cuts it back to the left side with the left tackle and the quarterback out there blocking for him, and it'll be a first down. He damn near got in the end zone there. As we get big brother view up top, bunched up to the right here. Looks like a pitch end around, like he's going to throw it, wide receiver, and then he just cuts it back. Drone camera coming at you. Linebacker can't make the block or the tackle, and he gets bumped out of bounds. Nice individual effort there by Hutchinson there, as it's going to be 2nd and 1 from about the 4-yard line, so they can get a first down without getting in the end zone. Schultz in motion left as his trips left now. And then he brings him back in motion and then back out again. Pitch goes out left to Marks as he's greeted in the backfield. He's going to be stopped right there. 45 Thompson, Shaq Thompson coming up out of the backfield to make the tackle there. Nice work. 3rd and 1. And let's see how they want to attack it. Woody Marks been running tough. I mean, they can get the first down without the end zone. So let's see if they go for it. And you got to imagine if, there's only 2 seconds left on the play clock, they're going to have to burn a timeout. 4:52 left here. 2nd quarter, 9-3 Bills on top, but Texans are threatening. And even with some of the miscues and some of like the, a couple of missed throws by Mills, they've been in this game, and they have a chance to take the lead here. As the referees are talking, Unabomber wants to know what the hell's going on out here, because he thinks line judge 98, Jimmy two dimes, is in on it. Like he's cooking the books down there. And I don't know. Who knows? Let's ask the NBA what they think about that. Let's ask Chauncey Billups what he thinks about that. As the Unabomber now goes into his bag of tricks and says, somebody, what is happening down here? And see, here's the thing. These guys, the referees, are just supposed to, just facilitate the game. When they're calling flags and when they're stopping the flow of play, they can't manage the clock. I mean, come on. Why are they being paid? 3rd and 1, 5 minutes left now. 4-yard line. Davis Mills under center, sends a man in motion to the right. The handoff goes to Marks up the middle. He cuts back and he's got the first down. Nice job, Woody Marks. Little hole opened up for him over the middle. He cut it back to the center. He almost had pay dirt there, but he's got a first down. It'll be 1st and goal. And Woody Marks is running tough, and he's like, dude, why are you taking me out of the game? I'm about to score here. Come on. And they are taking him out of the game. Here you go. Tight end in motion to the right. And as he just cuts it right back over the middle. Bernard just over pursued. Nice, tough running as Nick Chubb is in the backfield now. Davis Mills operating out of the shotgun as he surveys. He looks at the play clock, 8 seconds left. Bunched up to the right. Handoff goes to Chubb over the middle as he's tackled right there, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss of about 1. Draw play again as Chubb, nothing doing. I mean, he was greeted right when he got the ball. As D'Amico Ryans, it looks like he's about to fall asleep now. 2nd and goal inside 4 minutes. Again, jumbo formation to the right. Again, looks like the same play. No, read option. And he throws out to the right. Touchdown, Houston Texans. Christian Kirk. Nice work with the read option there from Davis Mills as Kirk gets in the end zone to tie it up. It's 9-9. The Houston fans got to love that as the dance is still continuing. D'Amico Ryans is like, hell yeah. We go for it on 4th a couple times. Nice work there. Here we go. Davis Mills working out with the shotgun read option. Fakes the handoff. They bite. He tosses it to Kirk in the back of the end zone. Well done. As Houston Texans waiting the extra point to go on top 10-9. And feeling a little better about that +7 bet now. Although there's a lot of time left, it is nice to see Houston mount a little life, get the ball moving here as the Hawaiian gets ready for the extra point. And here comes the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it's good. And it's 10-9. Texans on top. But plenty of time now for Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen to operate. I mean, they need about a third of that time. As the Houston Texans sideline is fired up. We're going to step aside. Good game so far on Thursday night. Can't lie. It's been far. Hang tight, friends. We're back to Houston, friends. Thursday night football shaping up to be a decent game, which is what I cannot say about most of these games on Thursday night. They're usually pretty terrible, but it is nice to see a little game here. as D'Amico Ryans is telling everyone, come on, man, save my job, please. I'm on the hot seat over here as they get ready for the kickoff here. 10-9. Houston on top. Benefited from some calls there. Jimmy two times the ref, the line judge there, threw his flag a couple of times, but nice drive overall from the Texans as a little kick goes down inside the 10-yard line. It's corralled there and taken up to about the 25 and out of bounds as Ray Davis takes it, the backup running back, and Buffalo will get a chance to answer here. And let's see if they can keep Josh Allen upright because, I mean, they've been letting Will Anderson get into the backfield a couple of times. And honestly, the only thing they've really had going for him is the run game. James Cook has been a hot knife through that Houston defense. But aside from that, Houston's been able to generate some pressure. Their linebackers are super fast, able to stay with some of these wide receivers. As we're ready to work here, trips right. Allen under center, takes a snap, goes back. He looks down the field, and it's almost picked, and it is picked off. Intercepted there at the 40, taken up to the midfield, inside to the 20. He breaks a tackle with 15, blocking the back. That's coming back. That is so dumb in front of the ref, but it's a touchdown. And that's got to come back as the damn cameraman gets run over, and everyone loves it here. But that's coming back because defensive players don't know that you can't block guys in their back. As we get a team celebration, it's like a karaoke event now. As that isn't going to stand. Not a good throw from Allen. He didn't see the zone coverage underneath as it was deflected. Personal foul, blocking the back on a defensive player. But either way, Houston is going to take over on the first play here. Allen, and it's Shakir again. Play action, steps up in the zone. He doesn't see him, and he just almost picked there as the safety comes up to make the play. And then you get defensive players just not understanding that they can't block guys square in the back of their numbers like Hines Ward with a cheap shot, which is why they called a personal foul now. Nice work by the linebacker dropping back in the zone. Really, really good work. And Houston defense, again, they're basically fueled by those two players. Al Shire, here you go right here. Just a launch block right into the back. And if this was a hockey game, that guy, the gloves would be off because that is not acceptable. But either way, Houston's going to take over deep in the Buffalo Bills zone as we get a look at his dance. And why are we looking at his dance? The guy's celebrating a touchdown that didn't happen. But it was a turnover. And I know in the NFL, that's part of the rules now. You have to do 11-year-old girls softball whenever there's a turnover and dance together in front of the camera. Okay, that's great. They're loving it. And Davis Mills is loving it, taking over at the 30-yard line. Handoff goes to the right, and he's just swallowed up there in the backfield. Man, oh man, Ogunjobi all over Woody Marks. No chances. His helmet's coming off. Big hit there coming right out of the back. And not how they drew it up, I'd imagine. As Josh Allen looks on and says, yeah, I throw plenty of picks. That's all right. I threw about 600 of them when I was at Wyoming. As the line just decided not to block this time. And Big 99 just came through, and they're lucky he didn't take his head off. Mills, shotgun again. Marks off his left hip. Mills surveys. Man in motion to the left. He's got trips left. As he looks back to the left, throws it to Marks, and he's greeted right there again. Nice play. Milano coming up on the tackle. And again, not how they drew it up. They're gifted with some pretty awesome field position, and they just proceed to go backwards. As the Unabomber looks on and says, I'm going to kill somebody today. As Matt Milano goes to the sideline for a little water. Good to see him in there. 3rd and 17 now. 2:18 left here in the first half. Again, Mills in the shotgun. He's got trips right, bunched up to the right, in tight on the left here. Takes a snap. Steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle to, I thought it was a running back there. He's going to get about 10 or 12 there, as it's going to be well short. Nico Collins there. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal as we have reached the 2-minute warning. And good job by the Buffalo defense to limit the damage there. You can turn over the ball deep in your own zone. And they've been doing a pretty decent job so far in Buffalo here. After allowing that first drive, they haven't really had much. We'll step aside for a quick few commercials. Enjoy those. We'll be back. We're back to Houston friends. As Whitworth doing his cowboy. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I just want to watch the game. Because we got the mullet back out there. Nothing wrong with that. As Houston now prepares for their field goal, 4th and 5, could not get anything going. They got the Hawaiian out there with AC/DC holding for him. As we prepare a 43-yard field goal, here's a snap. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it is up and through. And Houston with a 4-point lead now, 13-9. Now, it looks pretty good so far for that +7. Nothing wrong with that. As Josh Allen prepares. And that's the thing. So Buffalo marches up and down the field on their first drive, takes it the length of the field. And since then, they've kind of stalled out. Even when they did have the drive where got the field goal, they got down into the red zone and just started to stall out. So I don't know. We'll see. The Houston defense has done a great job. They picked them off last time. They've gotten in the backfield a couple of times. Shakir's made a couple of nice tackles. They've had some pretty good coverage out on the outside. I mean, it's well known that the Buffalo Bills are Josh Allen and a bunch of scrub receivers. I guess I shouldn't call them scrubs, but they're definitely not high names. They even brought back the ghost of Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis he's a little bit faster than the left tackle, but the guy's been around forever and has been cut from a host of teams. So, but he had his best years in Buffalo with Allen, so we'll see. I mean, you never know, but plenty of time here. Minute 56, 2 timeouts for Buffalo as the Hawaiian punches it down into the kick zone. It's taken there by Davis at about the 3-yard line. He's up to the 20. He's got a seam, bounces into his man, 30. He's through to the 40, cuts back to the 45, 50, and he might go. He's to the 40, 35, 30, 20, and Ray Davis is going to take it the length of the field as he does the somersault into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. And that's how you do it. That is how it's done. Man, oh man, looked like he was going to get corralled at about the 25, bounce off his own man, little spin move, quick cut back into the center of the field, and the backup running back, Ray Davis, takes it the length of the field, and just like that, they are on top. And what a return by Ray Davis. Man, oh man, that was really, really well done there. 15-13, Bills on top. Oh man, can we get a replay, please? Instead of looking at all these dances on the sideline, can we get a replay, please? Thank you. As Mitch Trubisky still has his helmet on, and someone needs to go to Mitch Trubisky and tell him, take your helmet off, Tool. You are not going to play. As Prater is coming in for the extra point. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it is good, and it is 16-13. And just like that, the Bills are on top, and that took about 10 seconds. As now we can get our replay of Ray Davis doing his dirty work here. Takes it at about the 2, and it looked like he was going to get tackled right here. Ran right into his man and just 360'd off of him. One cut, and he's gone. As the Hawaiian has no chance against him, and that's a running back there with running back speed, just, man, on display. Nice little jump into the end zone. I'm sure that didn't feel too good. Bam, right into his own man, 360. Well done, Ray Davis. And, yep. I mean, just what the doctor asked for. When your offense is kind of sputtering, your defense just, the defense held up pretty good on the last drive. And the Unabomber goes, that's right. I never had a doubt. I never do have a doubt. As a special teams coach, let's go, as he gets picked up by one of the linemen. And they go, all right, thanks for bailing me out because I'm about to come out here and throw another interception. Well done, my man. And just like that, the Bills answered back. Pretty good game so far. I've got to admit. I mean, these Thursday night games have been horrifically bad. 97-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Man, that was a good one there. And I swear he was down as soon as he ran into the back of his own man. I guess they blocked him into him, but still, well done, Ray Davis. Well done. As Matt Prater looks to respond here as he pokes one down there. And that's going to be corralled at about the 5. And it's taken up here to the 20, cross the field to the 20, about 25, and he's going to be wrapped up right there. And that'll do it. And I guess his name's Smith. We don't care because he never plays. As we get another Big Brother view. This is the Houston PD corner cam here. They used to catch thieves in the stadium. As his man is blocked right into him. Boom! And then 360. And nice job staying on his feet. And man, he made it look like he's done that 1,000 times. One cut just to cross up the Hawaiian, and he's gone. And Jimmy Two Dimes was trying to keep up with him, saying, hell yeah, I got the over in the second half. As we get a look at the special teams coach, like he had anything to do with that. That was a one-man effort. It had nothing to do with the coach. Mills' first pass is received right there for about 7 yards as they try and stay on Kirk and hold him down. But we're at about a minute 25 here left in the first half. Second short for Houston. And they don't seem to be in too much of a hurry now. Minute 17, they're huddling up. And I guess that makes sense. You don't want to leave too much time for Josh Allen. That guy can strike in seconds. Or Ray Davis can just take the top off of it and return one. As we're 106, Mills, shotgun, 2x2 here. No pressure coming from the Bills as he throws over the middle. It's caught right there. Big hit, and Collins, oh man, the shoulder from the safety. And looks like Collins is banged up. He didn't wrap him up. He just gave him the cold shoulder right into the chest, as that'll be an injury timeout. And you do not want your best receiver, likely best skill position player, to get injured. Collins working out of the slot, slides in underneath, takes it, and he just takes a big shot there, man. And he almost stayed on his feet. Nice job by Davis Mills to find his man. Big hit, and that's a legal hit. Damn well better be if we're still playing in the NFL. But it's a big hit. Nice hit there from the safety. Good to see that. As we'll step aside for a couple commercials. Hang tight, friends. Welcome back, friends. As we get a look at Nico Collins taking the cold shoulder and going down. First and 10, they're just across midfield here. 2x2. Mills in the shotgun. Pressure coming off the right side. Quick release. He finds his man right there, Schultz, and he's going to be wrapped up at about the 42. About 43 seconds left now, and another stoppage is another injury. Little stinger there for number 47. He's going to have to trot off the field. And good job just getting him off the field, and let's go. Why are we waiting? As we look at the AFC playoff picture here, and there's some pretenders in there now. I mean, is anyone really scared of the Steelers? Is anyone really scared of the Chargers? And is anyone really scared of the Jacksonville Jaguars? And I'm guessing the answer to that is no. And people better look out for those teams that are in the hunt underneath. I'm not too sure about Houston, but I know KC and Baltimore deserve to be there. And they've had kind of a rough season. Let's see. As a Unabomber, it seems to be getting a little fired up now. Someone might want to tell him to take off those fake glasses. We know he doesn't need them. They're just for show. Zero prescription. Here's the snap. Mills pressured, steps up in the pocket, finds his man over the middle. Kirk, he's got him to the 30, cuts back to the 25 to the 20, 15. He's to the 10, and he's tackled right there at about the 7-yard line. Nice run after the catch there by Christian Kirk, coming over the middle on a little slant pass. Mills finds him, and he did the rest. Here you go. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Just quick little, he's just hanging out in the middle. Wasn't a slant. Found him right in the center, cuts it back. Nice job, Christian Kirk. It looks like he found the wheels that he lost about 3 years ago. As 18 seconds left, 17 seconds left, 1 timeout left, 15, now 14 seconds. Mills takes the snap, throws it into the corner, and it's caught right there, but it looks like he's out of bounds. And it was to Higgins again. And man, he's been looking at Higgins' way a lot, and he just can't seem to get his feet down. 9 seconds left. We'll see. As the cornerback goes, what, are you kidding me? You think he's going to catch that? No chance. Unabomber looks on, says, make sure Nico Collins stays on the sidelines. Nice throw, little back shoulder there. Oh, so close. And Higgins just can't seem to get his feet down. Working against White in the corner. And he had him. He just could not get his feet down. Second time we've seen that happen with Higgins. But Mills is looking his way, and he's gotten open a couple times, and we got another man now that is down on the field, and it's one of the big men, as it's going to be a water break now. And I think you're just going to put him on a little sled and drag his ass to the side. D'Amico Ryans looks like he's ready for a nap at halftime. As Jimmy Two Dimes is over there talking to him and telling him, hey, listen now, I had the under. I don't know why you guys are scoring all these points now. And if the man is hurt, then tend to him on the sidelines, please. Second overall selection, Ronte Ursery out of Minnesota. And looks like he's okay walking off under his own power. Good to see that. Never want to see anyone get hurt. It's almost halftime. Just let him take a play off, as they're going to bring in the backup. And that's okay. It's just one play. He can get it. He can hold down the fort for one play. 9 seconds left. Let's see if they take a shot at the end zone. They damn well better not get stuffed. I mean, I guess they do have the timeout. They could. 9 seconds left. Ball at about the 8-yard line, as Davis Mills trying to answer back now. Jimmy Two Dimes is under there holding it up. Second and goal. Here we go. Shotgun 2x2 in tight condensed formation. Mills takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle. He's got his man, touchdown. And this time he does find Higgins, and he's in there for the touchdown. Davis Mills, and we have another flag. And I don't think Jimmy Two Dimes wants it. Oh, Higgins, he finally found his man. And is it against Buffalo? Let's see. Looks like it is against Buffalo. They have to talk it over. Teddy Roosevelt's right-hand man comes over and says, I thought I saw him holding, but I'm not sure. As here we go. Pass interference defense. That's going to be declined, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Texans. And we got quite a game here, and the Houston Texan fans can't believe it. We got karaoke on the field, and this game is really starting to open up now, as the Unabomber is not pleased. We got smoke and fire and all kinds of stuff going on, as they come over to Higgins to go, it's about time you got your damn feet in bounds. Rookie, go sit down. But the Texans are on top now, 19-16. The Unabomber cannot believe it. They come over and shake Davis Mills' hand and say, we can't wait for CJ Stroud to be back. But good job. He's actually doing a fine job. And he's actually gotten better since his miscues earlier on. Here's the kick from the Hawaiian, and he just wrapped it in there barely, as it'll be 20-16 now. And quite the explosive first half. I mean, 36 points. I think the total on the game was 44.5. And we damn near cleared that in the first half here. As the Texans keeping with it, keeping pace here. Higgins working out of the slot. Mills sees his man. Looks like the cornerback fell down. Mills recognized it and just found his man with quickness. He just crossed him over, and there you go. And nice job, Texans, to take the lead. And nice job, Davis Mills, hanging in there, and he's doing a fine job in relief. This is a big game. This is a must-win game here for the Texans, and they're in this game. 20-16 now the score, and I'd imagine that'd be the last play of the first half, probably get a kickoff. Josh Allen doesn't seem too worried. The guy only needs 80 yards and 10 seconds, and he can make it happen. As Davis Mills is reliving his war stories now, and good for him. He deserved it. 5 seconds left in the first half. The Hawaiian on for the kick, and he just pokes it on down there. And Ray Davis is not going to return this one, as they're going to start their own 35. And I can't say I blame him after what he did on the last one. And you got to imagine here, Allen's just going to take a knee and take it into the clubhouse. As we get a look at the totals on the day, 200 total yards of offense for Houston, not bad. I mean, were they putting up those kind of numbers with C.J. Stroud? I'm not too sure, to tell you the truth. 36 plays, it's a lot of plays there. And the Buffalo defense suck and win with that many plays. But they'll into the I was going to say dugout, into the clubhouse for halftime. We'll stand down for about 15. Thanks for joining the Blue Collar Broadcast. We'll be back for the second half in about 15 minutes. Hang tight, friends. We're back, friends, for the beginning of the second half as Buffalo is going to take over down by 4 as we get a look at Kaylee Hartung interviewing the Unabomber, and he says, I'm here for scalps and scalps alone. And I don't really care what anyone says. As Kaylee Hartung looks on and cannot look him in the eyes because she is absolutely terrified. And he says, you know what? I've killed many people and I'll kill many more. As Allen working in the shotgun. Cook off his right hip, trips right. They show the blitz off the right side. Handoff goes to Cook there, and he's swallowed up. Nice job, Will Anderson, right there at the line. Getting a little help from Daniil Hunter to just collapse it there, set up a second and long. And Houston trying to build off the momentum that they had in the first half. The defense was all over the place as Will Anderson just collapsing down the line, swallows up Cook, and even having himself a game now. Will Anderson, 2nd and 9. Shotgun again, condensed formation, trips right, Cook in the backfield. Allen sends him to the right side, takes the snap, play action, looks deep. He looks over the middle, throws to Knox there. It's going to be a first down, a little bit more, and going to pick up just shy of 20 yards there as Bullock comes up for the tackle. And that was Hawes, the backup tight end. Nice job by Josh Allen surveying the field as he has the trips right. He freezes them with the play action, drops right there over the middle as everyone dropped back in coverage. And of course, you're going to leave that guy open. As Josh Allen, 106 yards passing in the first half and a pick. As they're working on Will Anderson on the side, and that can't be good. As Allen operating out of the shotgun again. 2 receivers right, 2 left, in tight. Takes a snap. And he steps up in the pocket and he goes down right there as number 73 grabs him. Toe guy again. And it looks like Allen's going to pick up about a yard. He was looking down the field to the right side and stepped up and tried to take it himself. A nice job by the defensive line to collapse on him and hold him to just a yard. He's set up second and about 9 as we're inside 13 minutes now here in the third quarter. Houston Texans, nice first half there on top, 20-16. As Allen ready to work here. He's got a bunch left. Cook in the backfield, single receiver right. Handoff goes to Cook over the middle, stutter step. He's got 2 or 3, and he's just going to be met right there as the play is going to be completed right there. And Houston's defense is really fired up now. 3rd and about 5 or 6 here as they change him up and they bring Will Anderson back in. And let's see if the Houston defense can get a stop now. 3rd and 6. As D'Amico Ryans looks well awake now as he got himself a nap at halftime. And Josh Allen surveys the defense here. Shotgun again. Everyone over to the left side. 1 receiver tight end on the right as Ty Johnson in there. Audible here. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Pumps his leg, takes a snap. As Anderson's coming again and looks like he might have him. No, he rolls out of it. He looks deep. And Allen rolling left. Can he do anything? He rolls back to the center. Oh my God, he's in trouble. He's going to go down, way down. And it was Will Anderson coming back on the play about 15 yards back. Man, oh man, Josh Allen, you got to throw that ball away. I mean, man, it looks like he's trying to make something happen, but geez, that is really, really rough. As that was some schoolyard stuff. Anderson working off the right side, gets around, pressures Allen, sends him, forces him over to the left side, never gives up on the play, keeps coming after him. Then Allen tries to cycle back to the center, and Anderson ends up getting him and gets himself another sack there. And that'll make you all smiles. 4th and 24 as they'll be punting Wisnowski on. Here's a snap, no pressure from Houston. The kick's away. Nice high kick down to about the 30. Fair catch by Knoll. And that is where Houston's going to take over at about the 30-yard line. And Buffalo wanted a block in the back. I'm sure they should have gotten it. Saw a guy just come flying there. As we get more looks at Will Anderson as he continues to dominate there in the backfield and get in Josh Allen's face. We'll step down for a second. We'll be right back. Hang tight. Welcome back, friends. First drive for Houston here in the second half as we get another stoppage. Tommy Two Dimes is in there to hold it there, and he's saying, no, no, no. We need under second half, under 22 points. As we're ready to work here, 1st and 10. D'Amico Ryans is really loving it now as they got a chance to do something here. They got the jumbo formation in there. Single back is Chubb. Play action. Pressure coming over the middle. Dumps it off to Chubb on the left side. He's got about 4 or 5, and he's got a little bit more. Nice, tough run in there from Nick Chubb. Isn't quite the running back we're used to seeing, but nice, tough running right there. As we're going to start to get some highlights here. A little pitch out here. Mark's hitting the hole, hitting the outside. Had some nice runs early on. Davis Mills will read option, finds Kirk in the back of the end zone. Here again, operating, finds Higgins in the slot, deep in the red zone. Davis Mills, a couple of touchdown tosses. Excuse me. As Timmy Two Dimes throws another flag, and it'll be 1st and 15. Didn't quite pick it up what it is, but let's see now. Not entirely sure. 1st and 15 at their own 21-yard line. Man in motion goes right. Shotgun for Mills. Chip there from Chubb as he catches the ball out of the backfield, and he's going to be wrapped up right there for about a 2-yard loss. And another man down, and this looks like Terrell Bernard, and he looks like he's in a lot of pain here, folks, and do not like to see this at all. Man, oh man. This is the downside of the contact sport here. It looks like he's in a good deal of pain there, and hopefully they can tend to him and get him right. Oh man, hate to see that. We've seen that a couple times already tonight. And we're going to get a slow-mo now, and let's hope it's not too graphic here. As Bernard was going for the tackle, he got cracked in the back. Can't really tell from that view what happened, but he's grasping at his right arm, and he seems to be in a great deal of pain. And let's hope it's not too bad. We'll step aside for some commercials. We'll be back, friends. Hang tight. We're back, friends, as Davis Mills is scrambling on 2nd and 16, and he gets himself some nice yardage there, damn near 10 yards on the rollout to the right. And another flag, and it's getting a little sloppy, and it looks like it's going to be holding and is going to come back and make this a real long play here on number 77 Brown. As Jew dimes now. Bosa there working off the right side of the line against Jones. Let's see it here. Wraps him up, and yep, he just hooks him and brings him down right in front of the refs, and that ain't going to work. As Bosa had the corner on him, and all he could do was just corral him and just rip him to the ground. And that's what set up Mills' run. It'll make it 2nd and 26 now, as we're just about 10 minutes left. And Trubisky finally took his helmet off, and Buffalo fans can take a sigh of relief for that. 2nd and 26 now, as they're backed up inside their own 20. Got to be careful in here. As the draw play goes to Marks over the middle, stutter step, makes another nice move there, and he's up to about the 25. He's got himself about 10 yards. Nice, tough running by Woody Marks on the draw, and he's been a shot in the arm for these guys. He's been doing some nice work there, as it'll set up 3rd down. It'd be long, about 16 yards here, as we're under 10 minutes now. And curious to see how Davis Mills and the Texans want to attack here. 1 for 6 on 3rd down. They go 2 by 2. Mark's still in the backfield, shotgun. Mills takes the snap, pumps the throw, and he just throws it into the ground. And that was a broken play from the beginning. And what are they going to call? Legal man downfield. Another flag on the play, come from line judge 98, Jimmy Two Dimes, as they'll probably just, deny the penalty and take the punt as they come over and talk it over. And they just say, man, I really need some comeback here. So I had to double down and just take the under. A legal man downfield, penalty declined, and they'll punt. But the referees huddled up and said, dude, I got the punter in FanDuel today, over 4.5 kicks. I have the under in the second half, and I had to double down, some get back for the second half as Josh Allen starts to fire up with his Amish friend there next to him catching balls for him. As Davis Mills goes to the sideline, no one wants to talk to him now after that sorry drive. As Houston's going to be kicking from their own 25 now. As the snap is there, no pressure from the Bills, kicks away. Nice high kick down to the 20. It's taken there by Shakir. He almost steps out of bounds. He's going to cut it all the way across the field, and he's wrapped up, taken down there at the 11-yard line. He thought he had something there, and of course, you can't have a special teams play without having a penalty. And that's exactly what we get here. Nice work by the kick team. Shakir thought he had something there. It's probably going to back the Bills up a little bit more as Josh Allen walks out to the field. And as not great as things have been for the Unabomber and the team, they're still well in this game. And Josh Allen probably needs about 35 seconds to flip this game. So we'll see. Houston defense been having a game, and as these referees are still trying to figure it out. I thought Thursday games were bad because the players weren't prepared. It looks like the referees also aren't prepared. I mean, what is taking so damn long? If there's a penalty, that's fine. Just call it and let's go. During the return, holding the returning team. Yeah, we know. It's every single time. Why does it take so long? Get your ass in gear, man. So Jimmy Two Dimes is really starting 3 sacks. Man, oh man. But Buffalo going to take over now. Only down 4, despite all that. And an Allen pick and a couple drives that stalled out. They are still in it as we get the Ultimate Warrior / Hulk Hogan lookalike here. That's like Ragnar, Hulk Hogan, and the Ultimate Warrior had a kid. That's what it is. And of course, the guy lives in Houston. Anyhow, under center for Allen. He's got the jumbo in there, single back, sends a man in motion left Palmer. As the snap goes, handoff to Cook. He cuts it back, and he's got about 4 or 5 yards there before he's wrapped up by Shakir. Nice, tough running again between the tackles for James Cook. And that's how the Bills want to start it deep in their own zone here, as we got about 8:45 left here in the third quarter. It'd be 2nd down and about 6 now for Buffalo. And they're no rush. They got plenty of time. It'll only take 1 strike, really. Again, the jumbo in there. 1 receiver to the left, 2 split over to the right. More man in motion again. Single back is Cook. Play action this time. Allen rolls right. He's got a man in his face. He just got to throw it away, and it'll be 3rd and 6. They were all over him, and Allen wanted the flag, and they just say, "Nah, I don't think so, bud. You're in Houston now." So 3rd and 6. Nice job by Houston. 8:20 left now. So Buffalo 2 for 7 on 3rd down thus far. Let's see if they shift it back to the shotgun and spread them out a little bit. And that's exactly what they do. 4 wide. He brings Ty Johnson back into the backfield, calls out the defense now. 2 seconds left as he takes the snap. No pressure coming. He holds in the pocket. He's going to step up and he's under trouble. He's going down again. And down he goes again. Danielle Hunter gets him this time. Allen thought he had a little bit more time than he did. And now they're really starting to get after him. And this Houston defense is causing a lot of problems now for Josh Allen in this offense. As here we go, we get a look at it. They show pressure. Spin move right there by Hunter. He thought he had more time, but this line is just getting blasted. You got 2 linemen on their back. Brown goes down. The spin move from Hunter, and then he just wraps up Allen's legs and takes him. Allen thought he had more time, and man, oh man, that's quite a few sacks now as they'll be punting out of their own end zone. 3 sacks. I could have swore they had more than that. Wisnowski gets the kick away quickly, but doesn't look like a good one. Fair catch called for at about the 47, and that is where Houston will take over. And they got it cooking now with a real chance to take a 2-score lead here as we see Josh Allen coming off the field, unhappy. We're going to step aside for a few. We'll be back. Hang tight, friends. We're back, friends. As we get a look at some of Timmy Two Dimes's. Oh man, I missed it. I came back too late, and we got the referee going off. Here we go. Here we go. Allen gets sacked as Timmy Two Dimes is running. Oh no, and he came up lame. Oh no. Hopefully he didn't like pop his Achilles or something. Poor guy goes down, and oh man, he's in pain, and the referee is down. And man, how is he going to influence this game from the sideline now? If he had 2 dimes on the under, how is he going to manage as his cousin Tommy Two Dimes comes in and says, I got you. Let's do it. And we have a new sheriff in town, and let's see what happens here. 20-16. Mills under center, takes the snap, hands it off there, stutter step, cuts it back. He's got about 3 yards there for Marks. That'll set up second down. As they are right about midfield. Oh no, is someone else hurt now? What is happening? And again, we finally get a decent Thursday game, and now everyone's getting hurt. So it's either terrible, shoddy play or guys getting hurt all over the place. Even the damn ref gets hurt. Even Timmy Two Dimes, who is cooking the books down there, gets popped and gets hurt. What happens? Uh-oh. This is never good. Oh, he just cracked his neck. Man, I hate to see guys getting banged up like this. This is really bad. A lot of guys getting hurt, man. As even the Unabomber is over and he's still down. Oh, man, that's not good. Unabomber's not happy. He goes back to his perch on the sidelines and we'll stand down for a few as we'll have injury timeout. Hang tight, friends. We'll be back. We're back, friends. 2nd and 7 now. After the injury timeout, hope our man is okay after that. As there's 7:15 left now. Here in the third quarter, 20-16. Houston, midfield, driving, condensed formation here. Got the pro form in the back. One by one here. 2 receivers out, split. Handoff goes up the middle. Cut back from Marks. He's going to be stopped right there and a couple yards shy of the first down as they continue to move the ball. And they've been moving it pretty consistently with Marks, and he is slow to get up. What is going on down there? Must be something in the water in Houston as Marks is slow to get up as he takes a seat. And we have another stoppage here. This is getting out of hand now. And he just says, I just needed a break. I just needed to take a seat for real quick. As D'Amico Ryan's getting a little sleepy over there again. And Marks, I mean, he seems to be okay. Maybe a little ginger coming up off of here, but we have another stoppage. And let's see what it looks like here. As he just is greeted by Rousseau. I mean, I don't see anything there. But who knows? As they're working on his right leg. And again, hopefully he's okay as we get a look at the Bull Moose and Mr. Herb Street. As a Bull Moose is saying now, I remember a game back in the 20s when about 10 guys got hurt. And you wouldn't believe it, Kirk. And Kirk says, "That's great, Al. Have you seen my suit today? Have you seen this little handkerchief I got here?" As Willie Marks walks off the field. I mean, it seems to be okay, and that's good to see that. Now we're tending to Tommy Two Dimes, the nephew or the cousin of Timmy Two Dimes, who pulled up lame with a popped Achilles and had to miss out on cooking the books here in the second half. It's all right. Plenty to go around the NFL. Let's hope they can stay out of our way, don't you know? As this game is really stalled out here. Terrell Bernard is back, and his arm is in a sling, and that does not look good. As Mills, shotgun, handoff goes up the middle, and it's just greeted right there as Nick Chubb is just swallowed up in the background, in the backfield on 3rd and 2, and that's going to set up 4th and a long 2. And you got to imagine they're probably going to go for it here. As we're inside 7 minutes now, Josh Allen chomping at the bit to get back in there. And the Bills been a little out of sorts here on the offense. Had a nice drive early on, but other than that, it's been, kind of hit and miss. Oh, man. And I'd have to talk to or look at the sideline to see, but that did not look good for Bernard. As Houston's going to kick it, and they were all over it. Nice job there on the edge to maintain. False start. Not going to matter. Just back him up. But nice job on the edge rusher there to maintain his outside edge and not crash down on the run option. And they were able to stuff it in the backfield. As Buffalo's going to get it back, that kick is probably just going to give the punter a little bit more room to perform a little 9-iron action. As Davis Mills comes over to the sideline. Mullet time. He receives it and kicks it away. No pressure from Buffalo as it's a high arching kick down inside the 10. Fair catch there. And Motley Crue's doing a nice job on the punting game today. Poke that 9-iron down in there. And that little fair catch inside the 10, well done. As Buffalo is going to be backed up at about their own 8. And it's been a few times that they've done that. As we get a look here at the punt. Oh, they tried to do a fake. They thought, false start. Oh, I thought they were going to try and run a fake, huh? And no, they will not let them do it. Anyways, Buffalo going to take over inside their own 10. Allen under center, brings a tight end in tight. Single receiver upright, motion to the left, handoff goes to Cook over the left side, cuts it back to the center. He's got about 4 yards there as he swallowed up, and that'll be it. He'll set up second and about 6 or 7. And Josh Allen's been sacked a lot in 2025. Well, when you hang on to the ball for 10 seconds in the backfield and run around, that tends to happen. Although Will Anderson has been in the backfield a lot, so 2nd and 6 now. 5 minutes left here, third quarter. Allen operating out of the shotgun. Brings Cook back up next to him. He's got trips right. Just got him spread out now. Takes a snap, 4-man rush. Steps back, throws over the middle, and he's just tackled right there. Al Shakir with another tackle on Khalil Shakir, and that'll set up 3rd and short. Shakir's had a good game. The pass defense set up the interception earlier, made a few nice tackles as Will Anderson comes back in the game with the Neil Hunter. 3rd and 3. And this is the pass rush unit. This is the one that's been getting after them. So we'll see what they bring up, see what they cook up here. They've been showing pressure and dropping guys into the zone and bringing other guys. As we get some drunk Houston fans starting to really get going now. Spread them out wide. Again, showing pressure up the middle. Shotgun for Allen. He's got 4 receivers right, 1 out to the left. Houston showing pressure. Takes a snap. They drop back in coverage. Allen has time, throws over the middle. He's got his man. It's caught right there and dropped. It's dropped by Shakir. It's picked up there as he returns it for a couple of yards. Dotson knocks on the tackle, and we'll see if that was a catch. But man, Reed with the fumble recovery, he had Shakir. It did look like a catch. Caught him on a crossing route coming over towards the left side of the field. And Fumble recovered by Houston, and they are in business. And let's see, and they do call a first down. Tommy Two Dimes says, "Yep, that's theirs." As here we go, we get a good look. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's punched out. Nice work there, punching it out. And the Houston defense is really cooking now, as they got a few sacks, they got the interception and the fumble recovery now. And yep, that's a catch. Oh man, I mean, I'm sure they'll want to review it, but it looked like he had at least 2 or 3 feet down before that ball was punched out of there. He was trying to move it from one arm to the other, and Shakir, rough game there. 2 turnovers now for the Bills. Mills takes over, 2 tight ends to the right here. Single back is Marks. Got Collins up top, all alone to the left. He's under center. He takes the snap, and the handoff goes to Marks. Marks takes it right up the middle. He's got 5 yards before any contact, and he ends up with about 6. He just took it right up the middle. Nice blocking there from the line. Unscathed for about 5 fresh yards. Woody Marks didn't even know what to do with himself there. He's like, where is everybody? Why do I have so much time back here? Set up about 2nd and 4. 69 yards rushing on the day for Marks. Nice little day. Nico Collins, 3 catches for 55. Davis Mills, a couple of tutties. Not bad, not bad. As they're at the 15-yard line now, knocking on the doorstep again. Single back, handoff goes to Marks again up the middle. He's met right there. He's going to be stopped at about 1 yard, as they were all over it. Bring in the pressure. And he'll set up a 3rd and short now. And looks like Terrell Bernard's going to be out, I'm guessing, for an extended. Is not a good look with that brace on his arm. As a right tackle's over there trying to get himself right as well. Man, everyone is banged up tonight. 3rd and 2 now. Again, the jumbo formation. And again, the handoff goes up the middle. Again, Marks is almost stopped, and what an effort. Woody Marks in the backfield about to be tackled as Bishop pushes him away and says, get out of here. But that is some nice, tough running. He was wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage, and he just broke through the arm tackles and managed to get through, and now they're really cooking. It was about 3rd and 2, a long 2, as he just broke right through the arm tackle of Epinesa and Milano and dove forward for the first down. Look at this. Milano was there, and a little jump step got him. Epinesa couldn't make a tackle, and man, Woody Marks, one-man wrecking crew here, shotgun here, in tight, read option, handoff goes to Marks, and he just falls down. He's just out of steam now, as Rousseau's clapping, but Woody Marks looks like he needs a break, as he just fell over. Tommy Two Dimes comes over and picks him up and goes, come on, man. I need a touchdown out of you. You're in my FanDuel lineup. As Khalil Shakir won't take his helmet off, and looks like Ebenesa's hurt now. And man, everyone is hurt. What is going on out here on Thursday Night Football? Cannot get it right. 2nd and 10. Davis Mills, shotgun. And Mark's still in there, in tight, 2 by 2. Sends Mark's out to the right and then brings him back. Calls a little audible here. 4 seconds left now. 2 seconds. And will they get it off? No. They call a timeout or delay a game, and it's a delay game. And I don't know what's going on there with that, but that was pretty weak. Tommy Two Dimes, he got it. Delay a game, and it's going to back him up 5 yards. Man, oh man. Cannot be giving away yardage now at this time. 2nd and 15 now. As they huddle up, 24 seconds left on the play clock now. Davis Mills, shotgun again. He's got trips right. Minute 15 here at the end of the 3rd quarter. 5 wide receivers, got him spread out. 4-man rush from Buffalo. Stepping in the pocket, throws, and it's batted at the line and almost caught. Hit Nico Collins in the hands. He almost came up with it. It'll be 3rd and 15. And Davis Mills looking on to Schultz going, what? Was that for you or me? What happened? As Mills looking over the middle, and Jones gets his big mid up there to knock it down. Yeah, it was going to Schultz. And Nico Collins almost made the catch. 3rd and 15 now for Houston. And CJ Stroud looks on and says, I might just take the rest of the year off. Minute 5. Houston would love a score here. 4 wide receivers, 2 by 2, 4-man rush. He looks left. He throws left. It's caught right there by Kirk, short of the sticks. He's going to be wrapped up by 3 guys and set up 4th and long. It looks like they'll probably just kick a field goal, make it a touchdown game. And Buffalo, again, is just kind of getting out of these jams without too much damage done. This is the second time they've had a turnover deep in their own zone where Houston hasn't been able to punch it in. And I mean, at this rate, Buffalo, they just keep this team in this game over and over again. Houston's had a chance to bury them, and they just haven't been able to do it. Just settling for field goals, stupid penalties as we prepare here for a 26-yarder from the Hawaiian and Motley Crue. The hold is down, kick is up and good, and it's 23-16 now, with about 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Buffalo has plenty of time, and now the Unabomber is not messing around, and he wants some scalps now, as he is on the field and he says, "Get your S together, let's go." As we'll step aside for Josh Allen to come out and try and right the ship here. Since that first drive of the game, they haven't really had much going for them. Let's see if they can do something. As we get a look at their turnover numbers, and yeah, well, that'll do it. You can't turn the ball over that much, and you especially can't turn the ball over in your own zone. I mean, it kind of goes without saying. Nice work there by the cornerback to punch it out, but that can't happen. Josh Allen's interception was a bad interception in their own zone. Didn't recognize the linebacker dropping back, threw it right to him. And the Unabomber is not happy, and I can't say I blame him now. But they are well in this game. They are well in this game now. 23-16 as they prepare to take the field. As maybe Ray Davis will get a chance to return one. I mean, that was the other thing that kept him in this game too, was the long kick return from Ray Davis. So let's see if they even give him an opportunity to do it again now, as the Hawaiian is ready to go. And we are just about set here for the kickoff. 17 seconds left, third quarter. There's the kick. High arching kick all the way deep, and they don't want him returning it. He will take a knee, as we'll prepare for Josh Allen to come on out here again and see if he can't get something going. It'll only take a few plays. And let's see if they mix anything up now, because Allen's been on the ground a few times. I mean, they had some success with the run, so I don't know. I mean, I guess you get, you have the fumble by Shakir, but that was a third down conversion. They had, Cooks again early in the game broke that big run. Let's see if they stick with Cook a little bit. Allen under center. He's got trips left in tight. Sends Dawson in motion. Play action. He's under pressure. He steps up. He's down again. Oh my God. To'o on the linebacker blitz comes up, and Allen is on his back again, and that'll end the third quarter. And man, Houston is really bringing the heat now. The play action, and Allen had zero time, and he was just on the ground. As that'll do it for the end of the third quarter, and it'll be second and long. As here you go, Allen, no time. Lucky he held on to the ball, and they are calling all the right plays now on the defensive end. Every time Josh Allen's rolling back, someone's in his face. We'll step aside for a few friends. We'll be back. Hang tight. We're back, friends. Welcome back. As Buffalo is going to take over at their own 27-yard line. Allen in the shotguns. Got them spread out here. 2 by 2. Cook in the backfield. Takes a snap. Steps up. Throws quickly to Cook over the middle. And he's going to be tackled right there by Shakir. And it's going to set up 3rd and long. And Allen starting to hear the footsteps now. He got rid of that one real quick as he's been on his back a lot. And here you go. First 3 drives, 156 yards. Last 3, 23 total yards, 1 first down. And that's played out outside of the Ray Davis return, which flipped the score. There has been not much out of Buffalo as they have been out of sorts. And a lot of it, most of it has to do with the Houston Texans pressure, which is coming fast and furious. Here you go again. Got 4 minute to line, 4-man rush. And again, they're getting in there as Allen rolls out. He's got time. He's going to run it himself, and he might be able to get there. He's to the 40, 45. He slides down. It's going to be close. He was really, really close as he slid down and right about the 45-yard line. And let's see. Tommy Two Dimes is in there. Let's see where he spots it as he looks over the line, looks at his parlay card, and says, yeah, I'm going to put it right here. Will Anderson beating his man again, gets chipped by Knox and just gets through. And a big everything open in the middle as no spy on Allen. Makes sense on the 3rd and long, kind of. As he slides down about the 45. Let's see where they spot it. Tommy Two Dimes got to look at his parlay card first, and it's going to be a first down, 1st and 10. They're inside 14 minutes, and Allen got the hurry up going. Everyone in tight now, 2 by 2. Sends a man in motion to the left, brings him back to the right, takes the snap, looks right, throws right there to the fullback as he takes it at the 41 and tackled right away. Nice tackle. As there's a little bit of chirping going on now. Nothing wrong with that on a football field. Kind of got to like to see it a little bit. Allen, 16 to 21 for 129 and a pick. And Khalil Shakir, the top receiver, 5 catches for 20 yards. Not great, folks. But what has been great has been the Houston pass rush as they've been getting there with 4-man. 2nd and 8 now. Allen under center. Jumbo formation. 2 tight ends off the right of the line. Single receiver up to the left. Handoff goes to the left to Cook. He's got a hole, and he breaks it out to the left. Stiff arm, and he's got a first down a little bit more. He's up the sideline. He invites the contact from Reed, and he's got about 20 yards there. Nice, tough running from James Cook, and that's what they needed to get him going. James Cook off the left side of the line. One quick stiff arm. He hits the hole. This is some nice work here. As the linebacker gets to the 2nd level. Missed his block, and Cook just able to bounce it out. Good blocking up there by Shavers up the sideline. As James Cook does the rest. Nice job. As the Bills are starting to cook now, they're in there at the 31-yard line of Houston with a chance to tie it. Again, 2 tight ends to the right side. Brings Palmer over to the left. Handoff again to Cook. He cuts it back over the middle. He's got about 3 or 4 there before he's swallowed up by Rankins right in the middle. Nice, tough running by Cook. Had himself a decent game here. And he's running tough in between the tackles, and he's hitting holes. And he really has been the lone source of their offense. 1,000 yards, 3rd straight season. Well done, James Cook. Much deserved. Good to see this guy get paid in the offseason. Nice little running back. All the fantasy dudes know what's up with this guy. Look on at Davis Mills, and he looks pretty calm now there for a backup like he'd been there before. 2nd and 7 inside 12 minutes left of the game. Bills down 7 at the 29-yard line. Shakir in motion left. Shotgun here. Handoff goes to Cook up the middle. He's got a hole, and he just fell. Man, he just got tripped up there, and he's going to be a yard or 2 shy. And there's no doubt that Buffalo will be going for it as we have about 11:20 left here. And the Bills knocking on the doorstep to tie this game. And that's the thing. You let this team hang around. Houston had more than enough opportunities to bury this team and to put it away. And they just couldn't do it. They had to settle for field goals time after time after they've been gifted with great field position. And this is what happens. Bunch right, shotgun, Cook off the right side. Handoff goes to Cook. He takes it over the left. He's met right there. Nice job by the Houston D to swallow him up. It's going to set up a 4th down as he didn't get anything, and he's coming off the field. Ty Johnson will come in, and Unabomber's definitely going for this one now as we're under 11 minutes. Prater there looking on. He is not coming in to kick the field goal. There's no way. He has to go for it here. You know he's going to go for it. And they're calling for the play, and Josh Allen wants to hurry up and says, what the hell? I'm going to call my own play. Get out of here. As he looks down at his play sheet and says, just give me the ball. Everyone get out of my way. You, Gilliam in the back, push me. Oh, hell yeah. Shirtless. I swear to God, everyone in the front row at the Houston game has an ankle monitor. Allen under center, jumbo formation. Here he goes, handoff to Cook. He's greeted right there, and he's stuffed in the backfield, and he will not get it. And the Houston D stands tall again. Man, oh man, every time they've asked, they've answered. And well done, Houston D again. Man, they're fired up over there, and that is really, really big time. And man, the Unabomber has a look of death in his eyes. I really do question the call. I mean, I get it; it's a long two, but you don't want to let Josh Allen do something there. Even the girl on the sidelines fired up. Look at her; she's fired up. Let's go. All right. I'm going to stand down for a few. We'll be back, friends. Hang tight. We're back, friends, as Houston takes over. They got the jumbo formation in. Single back is Marks. Buffalo crowding the line, and they're just going to wrap up Marks there on the handoff for about a 1 yard gain. It'll set up second and about 9 as we're inside 10 minutes now. And nice job by the Houston defense. Again, we said it over and over again, whether it's getting after Allen, whether it was the interception, the fumble recovery, here again, the fourth down stop. They were all over it. I do question the play call. I don't think that was great. As they're over on the sideline, they're getting ready. You got one guy dancing over here, and Will Anderson's like, nope, I want to crush that guy. Two tight ends on the left sideline, man in motion to the left. Marks, single back, under center, Mills steps, quick throw as it's dropped. As he hits the tight end right in the hands, and he drops it, and it's going to set up 3rd and 9. And again, I mean, the Houston defense is coming up huge time and again. Outside of the very first drive, they have absolutely shut the team down. One of the most explosive teams in the league. They've absolutely shut them down. And the offense has done nothing but give the ball directly back to them. So if they're going to be on the field all day, it's going to crack eventually. 3rd and 9 here. Condensed formation, shotgun, pressure coming up the middle. Mills, as they get after him, and they're going to wrap him up, and he's going to throw it away. And I think they're going to let him throw it away. He was outside the tackle box. Looked like he was wrapped up, but he did throw it away. It did get back to the line of scrimmage. Good job by Davis Mills to not take the sack there deep. And good job by the Bills to bring the pressure. Bishop, the safety, coming on the delayed blitz right up the middle as the end wraps him up and he just throws it away. Good job by Mills to make that without grounding or anything. And just like that, 3 and out, they stop him and they just give it right back. And at this rate, Buffalo's going to win this game as Motley Crue is out for the kick. And here it comes. It's up. And it's away, and it's kind of short, taken right there at about the 30, just stuttering around by Shakir. He's got a loaf of bread in his hand. He's lucky he doesn't fumble it again. Doesn't get any kind of yards. Just run down the field as Josh Allen is trying to get Keon Coleman in his street clothes to get out there because no one is doing a damn thing. But we'll step aside for a commercial. We'll be back, friends. Hang tight. We're back to Houston, friends, as the Bills going to get another chance here. We're looking here at the highlights of the Houston defense, which has been on display tonight in a major way. But Bills are not out of this game. Plenty of time left here. 2-by-2 shotgun condensed formation. Allen takes the snap, throws left. It's caught right there by the tight end, Knox, as he's wrapped up to be a gain of about 4 or 5. And that'll, as he's pushed out of bounds, set up about second and about 5. Clock is running. We're under 9 minutes. Bills hurrying it up a little bit here. First time we've seen that tonight. Ray Davis in the game as Allen calls out the defense here. He's got him spread out here. 2-by-2. Takes the snap, 4-man rush, steps up, pressure coming again, and he goes down again. And Allen is wrapped up again. And man, oh man, the 4-man rush is getting there. And the Bills line is really underperformed tonight because they are getting there with a 4-man rush. And if it's not Barnett, it's Anderson. If it's not Anderson, it's Hunter. And if it's not that, it's a blitz coming off the middle. But it's always someone. I mean, this 4-man rush, you got to block these guys, or they got to call some plays to get Allen on the move out of the pocket or something, because this is not working. Sacked 5 times, first time in a couple of years. Going to set up 3rd and long now. Allen, shotgun, getting late early here in Houston. He's got everyone in tight. Pressure coming now, and he tosses it out. Nice little play call. Shakir's got it. Got it. One man to beat, and he does it. Another man, he's got a first down, a little bit more, and he's down the sideline. As he cuts back to the 30, again, he's stumbling. He's out of bounds to the 20, and that's just a great job by Josh Allen. That's what he can do. He's looked like crap all day long, and it just takes one play, and they're knocking on the door. Houston brings the pressure this time. Allen recognizes it, and he just kicks it out to Shakir, almost as if he knew it was come in and just had to beat one guy, and he did it. And finally, Shakir does something, little stutter step. Nice individual effort there by him. He's up the line, and nice job by Khalil Shakir. That's got to feel good, especially after the fumble. Nice little play call there. Man, it's almost like they knew it was coming. Gabe Davis down the field. Kind of forgot that he needed to block 2x2 here. Shotgun fakes the screen, and he's going down again. Man, the just pocket collapses again. This time, man, it's just it looked like he was just going to throw quick, and then he stepped up in the pocket, and he gets cracked again. Sixth sack of the day for the Houston defense. Settle Jr. as the see him working one-on-one. He just gets by his man, and that's it. It's just one-on-one, and he beats his man. And some of these guys are going to have to look at themselves in the mirror at the end of this day and say, I just wasn't good enough. And that's why my MVP quarterback was on the ground 6 times. Allen, shotgun now, as he calls it out. Again, condensed formation, 4-man rush, quick throw out to the left to Shakir again. He gets pumped out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. 6 1/4 left here in the fourth. And after saying all that, after all the sacks, all the turnovers, all this other stuff, this lack of offense, Buffalo is still only a touchdown away from tying this game and well within striking distance now as they're again damn near in the red zone. 6-14. Joe Brady needs to dial something up here as we keep looking over at the D coordinator for Houston. And luckily he's got Will Anderson. Let's see what he does here. Again, 2x2. Again, condensed. Houston showing pressure. Audible now from Allen. Here he goes. They drop. They don't bring the pressure. But the line collapses again. He goes down, and they came down on his leg and threw the ball into the back of his line. And again, the 4-man rush beat him. And what they're doing is they're showing the pressure, and then they're just dropping it. They're going to kick the field goal now. And the Unabomber does not look happy. They bring him up to the line. They show the pressure, and then they just drop it into the zone. And it's really just giving these guys a lot of problems. The Hunter this time off the edge, and Josh Allen has about a second to throw the ball. And that's been pretty consistent now in the second half as he barely gets it away. I don't know how that's not grounding as he threw it into the back of his lineman. Kind of looked like grounding, or else it was a sack. 5:48 left as they're going to decide to kick the field goal now. They bring out Prater as he prepares on the left hash. 38-yard attempt. He's ready to go. The spot is down. The kick is up, and it's good. And it's going to be 23-19 as Prater will walk off the field. And Houston does their job again. They hang tough. 4-point lead as we'll step aside for a few. We'll see if the Houston offense can get something going. Hang tight. We're back, sports fans, as Kickoff is taken there at about the 5. Noel cuts it up to the 20, back to the 25 to the center. He tries to get outside. He's going to be wrapped up down at the 20. His number 56, name will not be mentioned, does his little celebration as he will not play for the rest of the game. As we look on at the Bull Moose himself, and Herb Street says, "Damn it, Al, I'm telling you, when I was at Ohio State, I was unstoppable. They couldn't get enough of me. And I tell you what, look at my suit. Are you kidding me? Look at me now." And Al says, "It's getting pretty late out here, and about ready for nap time. I'm telling you, it's about that time. But we'll see. I know there's a couple minutes left." And Herb Street shakes his head in approval and says, "All right now." As Mills under center, he's got 2 receivers left. One out to the right. Single back looks like Chubb there, as he takes his snap and throws to the left side, and he's got a man. And was he in bounds is the question. Higgins with the catch, and he got his feet in this time, as Higgins has been his guy, and he's found him a few times already. As White's shaking his head, he doesn't like it, but they've been working on him over there. Higgins busts out to the left, and a little curl route here as he cuts it back in. And yeah, it looks like he did get his feet in. Nice job by the rookie there to drag his toes. Might have learned something from the last time. As third catch of the day there for Higgins. And they're in tight here now, two tight ends. Full back in, goes to the right, and he's just going to be swallowed right up there on the line on the handoff. They're going to lose about 1 there, but that'll chew up the clock. Although, I don't know if they want to chew up too much. Can they leave too much time as Chubb comes off the field? They leave too much time for Josh Allen. It's not going to end well. As Buffalo just collapses the line. Milano's in there, and everyone just getting beaten. Ogunjobi beat his man, was able to collapse the line. 2nd and 10 now. 4 1/4 left here in the game. He's got 2 receivers left, one to the right. Mark's there. It's a quick throw out to the right. Caught by Higgins again and pushed out. And they'll keep the clock rolling. Just a couple yard gain there. We'll set up a 3rd down and a big 3rd down effort here for the Buffalo defense and see if they can make a stop. Mills has been pretty serviceable today. He's done what they've asked him to. He hasn't turned the ball over. He missed on a couple throws, but he's done a pretty damn good job. And they've been the beneficiary of some really good field position. The defense has been absolutely huge as it goes staggered out to the right with Higgins and Collins. Big 3rd down here. 3rd and 6. 3:45 left. Brings trips to the left. They're in tight. Pressure coming up the middle. Mills looking. He throws, and it's not going to be enough. Nice play by the Buffalo defense. Good job by Mills to get it away. Noel on a crossing route caught it in a little mesh concept there, and he just got wrapped up. Nice job. Big stop there for the Buffalo D as we're ticking closer to 3 minutes now. 4th and 2. They're going to have to kick it away, and every team's worst nightmare as the Unabomber's fired up and says, "We can win this game now." CJ Stroud covers his mouth and goes, "I'm better than him." And Josh Allen is ready to rock and roll on the sideline. But every coach's worst nightmare is to have a 4-point lead with 3 minutes left and Josh Allen come back out on the field, or Pat Mahomes, I guess. As Motley Crue gets ready to kick it on away, they're going to run it down to 1 second. High snap is received, and the kick is up and away. And it's a nice long kick again inside the 10. He hits a 9-iron. Shakir smartly grabs it and grabs a couple of yards out of it. Good job. Little heads-up play. And it's going to be about 80 yards or so to go for the Bills, but touchdown will give them the lead. And they have a chance to take this one over now, as they've been out of sorts, which is what you have come to see on Thursday Night Football. You see a lot of teams that are out of sorts, but the Buffalo Bills have a real shot at winning this game now, and they've had a number of shots. And the Houston offense, has they've done what they can. I know you got the backup quarterback in and threw a couple of touchdowns already, but they've opened the door for Buffalo to have a shot here at their own 18-yard line. Shotgun here, trips left. Allen, shotgun, takes a 4-man rush, quick throw out to Cook in the backfield. Nice tackle. That'll keep the clock running, but he picks up about 6. Nice tackle by the cornerback there. 2:38 as the clock is running. That was Reed there. As they're going to not hurry it up. They are going to Huddle up here. 2 1/4 as Joe Brady's trying to dial something up. 2nd and 4. Allen under center. 2 tight ends to the right side of the line. Handoff comes to Cook up the middle. He plunges forward for about 2 yards. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning, and he'll set up a 3rd and short. I mean, it is plenty of time. They know they need the end zone. They got, their full array of timeouts. The Unabomber doesn't seem to be too worried about it. And let's see. I mean, again, they've opened the door. Let's see if Buffalo can close it. Step aside for a few, friends. We'll be back. Hang tight. Well, this is it, friends. No coach's challenge in the last 2 minutes. 2 minutes left in the game. Houston on top, 23 to 19. Buffalo at their own 25-yard line here. Has to go the length of the field and score a touchdown. As Tommy Two Dimes has done a decent job in relief of his cousin, Timmy Two Dimes, as the referee comes out and says a whole lot of words that don't mean anything and don't really care to listen. He's just saying, I had 5 dimes on the under and it's going to get there. Don't you worry about it. As this game was destined to go well over, it was set at 44 for the game. And what was it at halftime? 20 to 19 at the half? No. It was, as we prepare here, 36, 20 to 16 at the half. Quick pass out there, Shakir. First down and a little bit more. Nice play call by Brady that time as they queued it up and they got it and they're in business now. And this is the problem. You let them hang around. More than enough time for Josh Allen to get it done. Minute 55 left in the game. As the Unabomber never lost faith. They're up at the 35 now with a fresh set of downs. 8 catches for 77 yards for Shakir. Nice bounce back after that fumble deep in their zone. Good job by the defense to pick them up. As they're 2-by-2 again. Shotgun for Allen. They drop everyone into the zone. Allen over the middle. He hits Ty Johnson, and he's going to be up there near first down again. He got about 9 right there as I'll hurry it up. And if they're going to drop back, and then Allen's going to pick them apart underneath like that all day long, there's more than enough time. Here again, condensed, trips left, bunched up, shotgun, quick throw out to the left to Knox, and he's got a first down. And now they're really starting to move. Minute 28 left. Timmy Two Dimes comes in, places the ball on the left hash. How can it be 12 seconds on the play clock? Who's running the play clock? They just finished the play. That's impossible. 4 wide receivers now. There's no way, as they have to hurry it up. No pressure coming, throws to the left side, and they want the flag, and it doesn't look like they're going to get it. Quick throw out there to the left side. Couldn't corral it. Would like to get another look at it. And another lineman is hurt, and he's got a groin problem, and no man likes to see that. Man, oh man. Timmy Two Dimes trying to keep it in motion says, I know how you feel, man. Take your time. Minute 9 left. 2nd and 10 now. And there seems to be confusion as they were trying to pump up the Texans fans. And I don't think they need any, they're pretty pumped all the time. So 2nd and 10 now. $1.09 left in the game. Showing pressure at the line. Nope, only bringing 4. Allen steps up. He looks deep, and he's in trouble. He's running around. He's going down again, and Josh Allen out of sorts. And they get to him again, and that one looked like it might have been on him because he just spun right into it. Shakir gets a sack. They're going to have to blow a timeout, and he can't be happy after that. 56 seconds now, and that's a huge sack right there for Houston. And the crowd is fired up, and they should be because that was a really, really big play. Here you go, shotgun. Allen. He stepped up in the pocket and looked deep, and then, these guys were covered. He just rolled, and oh, man, that's a tough sack to take. But Danielle Hunter working against the big man, Dawkins on the left side. And he's able to, with Allen running around back there with the chicken with his head cut off. And that's it. And it's going to make a long 3rd down here for the Bills. Allen out of sorts today. Man, oh man, 7 sacks, tied for a career high. Not a good look. But still not out of it. 3rd and 20, 58 seconds left. As the Texan fans are fully lubed up now. As the cheap beer is flowing. 2 running backs now in there. 3 wide receivers out of the shotgun. They only bring 4, and they keep mixing up these pressures and mixing them up, and it's going to be holding, and he goes down regardless. Jesus Christ, what is happening? Allen down again, and he's hurt, and even with the holding, he's still going down. They keep showing different looks at the line, and it's just blowing these guys up, and this is not good. As that'll be 8 sacks now for Houston, and it's going to set up 4th and forever as Allen's hand is hurt. And the last thing any Bills fan wants is the last play of the game to have Mitch Trubisky in it. Holding on the offense. They're going to decline it, and it'll be 4th down and forever. As Will Anderson again is having a career day against this Buffalo offensive line, working off the right side of the line, and he just speed rushes them right by, and he just gets tackled. And that's holding. And it doesn't matter because someone comes off the left side of the line and cracks Allen, and Allen's wrist is all jacked up, and it's his throwing hand, which is not good. And that, again, this is a, spot of bother here if you're a Bills fan. Likely the last play of the game here, 4th and 27, 8 sacks on the day for the Houston defense. And they can barely even get a playoff as Josh Palmer's on the wrong side of the field. And this is Thursday Night Football, folks. This is what it is. 5 wide receivers, 4th and 27, 51 seconds from their own 28. Here comes the snap, and Allen throws a short pass, and we'll see. They do a hook and ladder, and it looks like they're going to get there. Oh, my God, they're to the 40, 35, 30. He's inside, and you have got to be kidding me. After all this defense, the hook and ladder gets him on 4th and forever, and the Unabomber knew it all the time because he is always cooking up some schemes over there. Man, oh, man, he throws a short pass here about 15 yards on the in route. It's taken right there at the 40-yard line. Perfect little pitch on the hook and ladder, and it caught him off guard. And Khalil Shakir scampers for another 30 or 40 yards up the sideline, and they're in business at the 25. You have got to be kidding me. 41 seconds left, 1st and 10. They're still in this. 4 wide receivers. Shotgun here for Allen, and it's going to be a timeout for Houston as they need a breather after that. Man, oh man, what a play call and what an execution. You usually see that play and nothing ever happens, but it is a really cool play to see when it works just like this. Allen hits him on a nice throw on the in route to Palmer, the toss to Shakir, and he grabs easily another 30 yards there on the run after catch. Well done, Buffalo Bills. Gotta like to see that. And they're in business, and it's only going to take one play, and they got a good look at trying to steal this game. And this would be a huge steal for them, and this would be a real gut punch of a loss for the Houston Texans here, because everything has gone their way today, and they're still seconds away from a loss. Even with the backup in there, who's done a serviceable job, even that chick on the sideline is like, oh my God, this is going to happen. 1st and 10 now, 41 seconds left. Defense is sucking gas, sucking wind now. Let's see, 4 receivers. Shotgun for Allen. He brings Cook back into the backfield, 3 to the left. Houston has the right side of the line loaded up. 4-man rush. Allen steps up, throws to the end zone. He's got Davis, and he caught it. Did he catch it? And they say no catch. That needs to be reviewed. Nice hands there by Gabe Davis. He came down with the ball, but he was out of bounds. But that needs to be reviewed. 35 seconds left. He goes up for the ball, makes the catch, 1 foot down, and his 2nd foot out of bounds. Good call there by the referee. You don't hear me say that very often, but nice call there. Really, really close play. Nice job by Gabe Davis, showing off his tight end speed, but man, nice hands there going up to get the ball. As Unabomber doesn't seem to be phased, we'll see. Plenty of time left. 25-yard line, 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Houston, 4-man rush. Quick throw out there to left to Johnson. He's up the field, and he's into about the 18-yard line. And I imagine they take a timeout there with 28 seconds left, and they do. Quick little pass to Ty Johnson. Decent job blocking there by the wide receivers up the field. It'll be 3rd and about short. We keep looking over at Davis Mills, and who cares? He did what he had to do. And now it's up to the defense, who's been on the field basically the entire second half. They've done their job, but they're 1 play away from losing this game. As it'll be a quick one. They're huddling up. Allen goes to his bag of tricks now. And let's see if D'Amico Ryans can call something up. He's been in Allen's head all day long. They've been mixing up the pressure, showing blitz, dropping some guys, bringing others. 8 sacks on the day as Allen surveys. They have the entire parole department there for the Houston Texan fans in the first row. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Brings Shakir into the backfield. He's got him bunched up right, everyone in condensed. Takes the snap. He looks to Johnson and then tosses it to Shakir. It's knocked down. And what a play there at the line. Nice job there, 51. Getting up high to knock that ball down. As that'll set up 4th and 1 now with 24 seconds. And we got a couple plays left. Yeah. Oh, Will Anderson, duh. As he gets up and he just continues to add to his stat sheet now. And all you IDP players out there, you got to love you some Will Anderson. 24 seconds left. 4th and 1. 23-19. Houston on top. Been a good one. Condensed formation now. Shotgun. Johnson in the game. Trips right. And false start. My God. Deion Dawkins has been in the league for a decade, and that's a false start. And that's just not okay. And that just is not okay. That's not okay. No. Just no. 24 seconds left. Unabomber is not happy. Deion Dawkins is going to have to run 8 miles when he gets back to the facilities on Monday or Friday. 4th and 6 now, 24 seconds. Still not out of this. Condensed formation again. Shakir in motion to the right. Trips right. Houston. Press coverage up at the top. Shows like they're bringing some pressure. Let's see. They don't. They drop him. Allen steps back and he tosses one over the middle. And it's going to be intercepted right there. And that's going to do it. That's going to end the game. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. They brought the pressure. There is a flag, though. Oh, my God. Timmy Two Dimes is going to have a say in this game. And Allen thinks it's going the other way. And let's see. And Timmy Two Dimes, I don't know. The Houston fans don't look happy. Here comes Timmy Two Dimes with the call. Pass interference on the offense. Wow. So Timmy Two Dimes is going to get his wish. He's going to cash his under. And I'd really love to see it. That's the second primetime game in a row I've seen a huge penalty late in the game. The Unabomber's not happy. But the blue-collar broadcast is going to cash their +7 Houston ticket as we got karaoke and softball girls selfies going on in the end zone. And you'd think that this wasn't a game played by men, but let's see the PI. I'd love to see the PI. I would just love to see it. Oh, it was a pick play. That's why they called the pick play. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. As Allen was throwing off his back foot anyway, and it's another pick. As Reed wanted the flag, and he got it. And it was a good call by Timmy two times. And that'll end it. And Buffalo's going to lose this as Houston's going to come out and take a knee. And that's a huge victory for the Houston Texans here on Thursday Night Football. That's going to do it. And Buffalo had their shots. Good job by Houston. Nice job by the backup quarterback getting it done, doing what needs to be done as Allen comes on the field. And everyone says, good job. Well done, Davis Mills. Nice job. You guys been in the league forever. It was a good job. As the coaches don't really talk to each other. Unabomber says, you're much bigger than me. I'm not going to mess with you. Will Anderson had himself a game tonight. And overall, nice game. I mean, there's some sloppy play. A lot of guys got hurt, but all in all, it's probably one of the better Thursday night games you get. Usually these games are absolutely terrible. Had a kick return, had all kinds of stuff. So some nice defense. Houston Texans defense was the difference in the game. But you can't, you gotta give credit where it's due to the backup QB for doing his part. Nice job running there by Woody Marks. But again, the Houston defense on display, 8 sacks, couple of picks, the fumble. I mean, and even all that said, it was a close game. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, friends, to the Blue Collar broadcast. We had a good one tonight here. Thanks a lot, Bezos. It's about time. We've been waiting on it. We'll be back probably for Sunday Night Football. Thanks for tuning in, friends. And take care now. Bye-bye.